to $3,000, and each one comes with a free gift.
It can only be
Jared, in front of Dulles Town Center, across from Tyson's Corner Shopping Center, at Towson Marketplace, outside of Rundle Mills Mall, and in front of Fair Lake Shopping Center.
106.7. 106.7. WJFK.
Your bank gives you a toaster, but you already have a toaster. You also have a pen and a calendar with your bank's name on them. All nice things, but are they things you want or need? What about time? Could you use a little more of that? Unfortunately, most banks don't give time, they take it. 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. If a bank could find a way to give you more time, could you find the time to make it your bank?
At Riggs, we're determined to give you more than what you expect from a bank. We're offering free checking that's absolutely free and a home equity line of credit that many people are saying is the best deal in town. We've created accounts that reward you for doing more of your business with Riggs. Plus, we're introducing extended hours and staying open on weekends. So if you're ready to expect more from a bank, then maybe you're ready for Riggs. For more information, call 1-800-368-5800. Stop by your local banking center or visit riggsbank.com.
Offer does not include all products and services. Terms and conditions subject to change. Fees may apply for optional services. Riggs Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
WJFK. You're a sports fan. You love your teams. And to feed your appetite for sports, you got a basic high-speed internet connection. Not so fast. Finish line not reached. Game not over. Even with a basic high-speed connection, you're just getting started. That's why you need AOL for broadband, the premium service that works with your basic high-speed internet connection. With AOL for broadband, you get coverage, previews, and highlights of Major League Baseball, the NBA, NFL, NHL, and NASCAR. See behind-the-scenes footage. Hear exclusive commentary. Go places an everyday basic high-speed sports fan can't go. AOL for broadband is also your door to the most active sports community, where you sports fans can do what you do best. Argue with other sports fans. Now that you've got a basic high-speed connection, use it to connect to what's important to you, like sports. To get AOL for broadband, go to AOL.com. AOL for broadband. Without it, you're going nowhere fast. High-speed service is available in certain areas only. You must be 18 or older to join AOL for broadband. Infinity Broadcasting. WJFK-FM, Manassas, Washington, D.C. This is the Don and Mike Show. Want to participate in a Don and Mike Show contest? How about this? You or a member of your household can only win once for 60 days. You must comply with any age limitations for each contest. For complete contest rules, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the mighty WJFK, P.O. Box 3649, Washington, D.C. 20007. Thank you, and God bless.
Everybody loves Don and Mike.
Caught y'all today.
Hey, we were all falling asleep at the pre-show. Late for the pre-show. Late again. You're late again.
Caught y'all. Don't forget when you go to O'Mara's.
Excuse me, let me get my DJ voice on.
Yeah. Tune it up.
That's powerful, good beverage.
Me. Let me see. Hold on. Is this thing turned on? Lower, activate.
Oh, I bet you're on the wrong page.
Me.
Trying to get the thing up that says Hank's Look Around Cafe.
Yeah.
Figured out now.
What's the thing?
When you go to Mike's, here's the thing. When you order the beef, technically you're getting beef, but I urge you to look at the menu because Mike spells it B-I-E-F.
Yeah.
And if you ask,
It's not real beef.
if you ask, they'll say the I is silent.
Right.
So if you go and say you want roast beef,
Right.
well, you think you're going to get roast beef. Instead, you get,
It's actually beef processed product.
and it's spelled
Imitation beef processed product.
B-I-E-F.
Right, exactly. That's how they get you.
You know what I like there is the filet mignon.
Foley. Yes, it's all one big ruse. Not a real steak sold in the whole joint. Ever.
But you won't know the difference.
No, you won't. It's better. I think it's better than the
Some
real.
people say it's better than beef.
It's better than the real.
B-I-E-F.
That's, in fact, that might be a good slogan. It's better than the real.
My family is nuts. I will give you more on this later.
Oh, good. I mean, about giving us more.
Give us more.
Later.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Like days later.
Oh.
You always can have a table waiting for
There
you
you
at
go.
Hank's Look Around Cafe.
Thank you, Rob.
Tables are real.
Listen, hold on a second. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Good afternoon to you. Hip Hop Hall of Fame opens this fall in New York City. Hey, Mike, the admission?
Yeah? 50 cents.
50 cents.
Girl, you're getting that look in your eyes.
It's Mac Davis. Here's Mac Davis.
Starting to work.
Wow.
Okay.
Getting our money's worth.
So, well, I mean,
You guys can get a job on QSR.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Here's Mac Davis to sing for you. I had a disc jockey work for me years ago that said that. Here's Willie Nelson at a country station. Here's Willie Nelson to sing for you. I wanted to stab him in the eye.
What else is he going to do
As
for you?
opposed to
Right?
what?
can call Don and
Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Little flab on the fingertips this afternoon. Make it 2 past the hour. How are you today, Mike?
I'm just fine, Don, and yourself?
I'm doing great because the new Darth Vader costume for the new Star Wars movie is going to be out. If you buy the DVD collection of the trilogy, you'll get to see it. Or you can wait 9 seconds and see it on the internet. 303! Fans can get a first look at the new Darth Vader costume from the next Star Wars if they buy the DVD collection of the trilogy, or if they wait 9 seconds, it will be on the internet.
You know what's good about that?
What?
It's a short setup.
Now there's one from the controversial pile here.
Oh,
That's what we need.
controversy.
So I just want to say we aim to offend.
Very good.
It's next, prepared DJ Joe. That is a warning. Hi there, everybody. D-O-N-I with you. So, sources now say the Passion of the Christ unlikely to find a home on the 4 big TV networks. It's hard to believe that a business owned by Jews wouldn't want to show that movie. Huh? Weird.
Yes, that's prepared comedy. Wow, wow.
Incidentally, I'm reading that as is. Hard to believe a business owned by Jews wouldn't want to show that movie, period. Then it says, huh, period.
Of course.
Weird.
It's written.
Period.
Yeah, that's exactly how it should be delivered.
Either that or another Barry Bonds joke.
Yeah. Is there a Barry Bonds joke today?
No, I don't think there is.
Oh, damn.
No, but I do have and then there's a quickie. Well, you got a record, you gotta play, you gotta get it all right away. Just like, hey, what hunky Latin actor is most popular with the Palestinians, Mike?
What's that?
Lorenzo Hamas. No, it's the long version. I could have stretched it out.
Only
His
known.
name, Lorenzo Hamas.
Yeah, I got it, Rob.
Sorry. I was
This is a tutorial in funny. See, I can remember them like that. Yeah, aren't I good?
They send this stuff now every day. We're not paying for this, right? This is like a trial subscription.
Yeah, and it seems to be staying at the same.
I like it.
I do too.
I like it.
So you think you're going to buy it?
Oh no, but keep sending it.
Okay.
I love it. I love it from the beginning of the show. Mike?
Hey now!
Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Right. We are. Oh, now look at there. It's Julie with the guys.
Oh, get him out of here.
Story. He was a neo-Nazi with one true enemy. Himself. A man of faith, a man of hate, and his soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
Nice fellas, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Afternoon, Mrs. Nelson, and all the kids to see. If anyone asks, say we were watching The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Here's Don Geronimo and Mike. There.
Thank you. Hi, thank you. Thank you for listening to everything. Don and Mike Show, new episode on this Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes, 0421. 04.
Hi, Don and Mike. Buzz Burbank here.
Howdy, Buzz. Yes. April 21 on 4. And here's the phone number you can call from anywhere in America, 877-365-3636. From Canada, call 800-636-1067. Washington, D.C. on WJFK 202-432-1067. And look at this. I'm going to show some restraint. I'm not going to talk about my nutsy Fagin family today.
Okay. You're going to hold back today?
I think so. I think I'll wait.
You know, it is therapeutic for you to do that.
I will wait. I will wait for further evidence to come in over the next 24 to 48 hours before
fair.
making my final assessment on this quarterly report on the mental status of my family. Suffice it to say that right now, I'm the clear leader, and I'm an idiot. I'm a buffoon. I'm a moron. I'm a blowhard. I'm a braggart. I'm a jerk face.
And yet,
Yet I, right now,
Yes.
I am, as far as it goes, of being mentally balanced in my family. And I'm talking about, now I'm not talking about Sam and Frank. I'm talking about,
You're the seat of stability.
I'm talking about the nuclear family. Me, Frida, Bart. Us, loving American family. Right now, as it stands today, I hold the crown.
Yeah, you're the normal one.
I think so. And I wish I could tell you why. But another time.
Another time, you can always file that and bring it out when you need to.
I
Look
shall.
forward to your quarterly report.
I shall. Let's see. What is this? From a phone call from Baltimore. Rich.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hi, we're doing great. Thank you.
Hi, Rob. Hi, I hear your voice all day long on 105.7.
Good.
How was that possible, Rob?
I don't know. Did they make a promo with me or something?
Aren't you reading commercials for them?
Oh, yeah, I did a commercial up there, yeah.
you whore. Listen to the selective memory.
No, he knows. He knows every penny he's made in the last hour.
My voice is on Live 105. Why would that be? Oh, are they running that thing? Oh, that commercial.
I did a brief little commercial for them at an exorbitant rate.
Who'd you do a spot for, Rob? Because I know you remember. Come on, Steel Trap.
Not going to mention it yet because they haven't paid me.
Oh.
The check is, as they say, in the mail.
Oh,
Hey, hold on. That's your first mistake. I thought I learned you good.
Yeah, we
I thought
always
I
got
learned
it.
you better than that.
Yeah, well,
So it's on the air and they haven't paid you. That's
No.
not good.
I know. Anyway, but Dave Carberry, I will tell you this. You just missed a free mention if you had been more timely in paying your talent.
Yeah, Dave. That's okay. You learned him good on that one.
I guess
That's
so.
a good tease right there.
All right, see you later.
See you back.
Bye-bye.
Back. See you back.
Dash Sean Anderson.
BAH. Back in its time, Bah was actually as popular as Seacrest. Out. there was a time when, if you recall, and I'm talking about like Dirty Harry time.
Yeah.
Like right before Dirty Harry, Bah. It was just the thing to say. Everybody would say it was around the late 70s, early 80s. It would be Bah, and it started in the 70s.
You know what never caught on, which I always thought I thought it would, and I wished it would, was Charlie Sheen from the movie Wall Street when he would say, "Okay, I'll talk at you." I always liked that slick one.
You thought that would be
I thought that was the next big
catchphrase?
thing, and for like weeks I used it and alienated hundreds of friends.
And you know what's coming on strong is bye-bye then.
Bye-bye then. Yeah.
that was started, of course, by Dick Van Patten.
Exactly.
As all great things are started.
Bye-bye then.
Read your Bible. Right there. You're going to see it. I think it's on page 56. I hate to bring the Lord's name into the show so early,
That's
but I will.
yeah, Paul's first letter to the Van Patten.
His name is his name is Jesus, and he is a Democrat.
And thanks to that guy that sent me the T-shirt, I got a great T-shirt today. Said Jesus is a Democrat. I figured that'll annoy a lot of people because I'm going to be wearing it real soon.
Not only is Jesus a Democrat, Jesus a friend. Jesus also very influential with the Van Patten family.
Absolutely,
They were there.
Yeah, God's their co-pilot.
They were there. Some say, Jesus, Richard, Dick Van Patten,
Yes.
Richard Van Patten.
Right.
And I got into this discussion. Hold on, I'm getting off topic for a second. How do you get Dick out of Richard?
I don't know how they did that.
There are some that I get.
Fascinating. That's a very good question.
There are some that I get. Like I get, if a guy's name is William, you'll call him Bill. But why is a guy? But really,
let's think about that. Why Bill?
But hold on. Because Bill sounds like Will. It's at least you got three of the same four letters, and then you get like the John Kennedy.
Yeah.
Why is a John a Jack?
Yeah.
Why is
an Edward a Ted?
Why is Richard Dick? Why is Margaret sometimes Peggy?
That's the hardest one to understand.
And this is what started me on this entire thing. Hold on, let me just go back to the other point. Dick Van Patten is in the
Getting
Bible.
dizzy here.
Dick Van Patten is in the Bible.
Yeah. Well, back in the Bible, yes.
Now, I was talking with my wife, and she said, Peggy called. One of our friends called. Peggy called. I said,
you mean Margaret?
And she said later, when the phone rang, and she said, I'm on the phone. And I said, who are you on the phone? And she said, Margaret. So I'm standing, I'm like hovering over, going, who are you talking to? She said, and I said, who are you talking to? She says, hold on a second, Peggy. And I said, you're talking to Peggy. She said, you are a moron. Get out of here. So
is Margaret Peggy?
Yes.
I hadn't heard that.
I never knew that.
Well, at least in this, have you ever heard that, Rob? Well, I know.
Aunt Peggy is Margaret.
I know a lady.
Peggy is Peggy. I have another. Yeah, I never knew that there was a full name for Peggy.
Frida says this to me like I should know this. It's common knowledge. And then I start thinking, and I wanted to mention this on the show, that I can see William to Bill.
Can Margaret also be Meg?
Yes.
And
and Margie.
Madge.
But
Marge,
right. But Peggy?
When did Margaret become so unpopular? Well, it's Margaret.
Everybody, and incidentally, the good name now is like, it has to be like a car name, Dakota.
Dakota?
That's a good metrosexual name.
Savannah. That's a porn star's name.
Yeah, you got to go with the cars, I think.
More porn stars are doing Mercedes, Alexis as their first names now.
My name is Lexus Seacrest.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm Yukon.
I guess Caprice. Is that too gay? Hi.
GM product.
Caprice.
Hi, my name is Caprice.
How about you name a kid after an engine? Hemi.
I like that.
Hey, Hemi.
You see, I missed it just by that much. I named my son 502.
Get out of here. Mr. Goodwrench, get out of here. We're trying to do a show.
He's a gearhead. You know, among the many things in that giant, oversized brain is a knowledge of engines.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to know from somebody is first, really, how do you get Peggy from Margaret? And second, after all the guys out there that are named Richard, who's the first guy that said, you know, it'd be a good nickname? Don't call me Rich. Don't call me the R-Man. Call me Dick.
Call me Dick.
I mean, who really...
I don't know.
Get back to me on that answer.
That's the things we wonder about.
So I watched American Idol last night. Everybody watched American Idol last
I
night.
have 2 new fans of American Idol. I brought 2 more fans into the fold. My daughters, Catherine and Elizabeth, loved the show. Did not like the redhead.
I don't think the redhead boy is out tonight. I'm gonna
Think he's gonna hang in there?
I'm gonna stick with the pudgy 16-year-old girl, Dina, whatever her name is. I think she's out. But either way,
DeJarmo, is that her name? DeJarmo?
first, what's up with Paula Abdul? That she had a sling on.
Simon. Simon
Wouldn't listen.
roughed her up.
I don't know, but she had a sling on last night. There was also an awkward moment where Simon was playing a little like thumb tag with Ryan Seacrest.
And Simon really hurt Ryan Seacrest, who's very fragile.
while they were introducing somebody.
A lot goes on in that show. You got to be very aware of that.
And I don't know if you watch it, but while this was going on, while they were introducing whoever the hokey diva is that's coming out to sing, while they're having their playful little shoving match, Barry Manilow stands up and he's saying to Simon and Ryan Seacrest, stop it, she's going to perform now.
Right.
I mean, because, what are you thinking? In theory.
Well, Simon doesn't respect the performance, which is part of my enjoyment. When you see the judges down, they get a long shot, and you see Simon, leaning over and talking to Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow wanted to listen to the performance, and Simon's just...
A lot of times, Simon is turned around, not even facing the performer.
I like Simon more and more as every week goes by.
And how great is he that when and listen, Simon's...
Would you agree the funny, and maybe because we're...
No, listen, Mike...
I think it's the funniest line that's ever been delivered on American Idol.
I agree, and here's why you should listen to what this guy Simon says. That's funny. Listen to what Simon says. Simon says last night on this show.
So funny.
First he says, this is going to be a competition of divas.
Right.
Then he says to both Jennifer Hudson and to Fantasia, I think of those two, he said, do you think you can win?
Right.
Okay, so he's already said it's going to be the girls' contest.
Yeah.
It's going to be down to these 2 girls. So the red-haired boy comes up, and he picks Mandy, which is, a song, Christ, I could sing that song.
And he's talentless.
That's
Oh, Mandy, where you come on, you get... It's like, shut up.
It was almost spoken word at some point. Walked away when love was mine. Lost the love that love was mine.
I mean, no energy, and he's so awkward.
Oh, Mandy, well, you came and you gave. I'm doing a better
He's like
job
the
than
kid
he did.
that he's the kid that was always in chorus.
But I still think he's gonna make it.
I don't, because I think he got too creepy at the end when he reached out and it looked like he was trying to choke Mandy. I mean, that gesture at the end.
Oh, Mandy.
So here's why Simon Cowell is simply the greatest.
It's the best. I think it's his best line. And all right, the one question I would have for you, when he delivered this line, I believed that popped into his head during the show. I don't think that was premeditated. I really don't. I think some of the stuff is...
The best lines.
Here's what was so funny. He cracked himself up.
I agree and disagree, and I way overanalyze this show. But I'll tell you what happens. It's so funny. The redhead boy gets done singing, and he sucks. And Simon says to him, you're a nice young man. You're a nice...
Randy, you're a nice guy.
You're a nice guy. You're not going to win this competition. You're a nice guy. I just want to say, you're a nice guy. And then it's like they let him off the hook, and then he goes, well, now...
I finally figured something out.
Who you look like. I've been looking at you for weeks and weeks. And I know it now. It's Stan Laurel.
Of Laurel and Hardy.
And they go to a shot of the kid's face.
And
the kid is
Stan Laurel.
It's dead on. I am really laughing at the television.
And the reason is, it's not that it's a recent... obviously, it's not a topical, timely reference, but it is so accurate.
And the poor... dumb redhead kid is just looking in the
gives
camera.
him like a Stan Laurel look.
He's looking at him right.
And my jaw's unhinged.
He's like, what? Now, here's the thing. I think it was a spur-of-the-moment thing that maybe...
I think it was, yeah.
However, I also think that it's partly calculated that Simon thinks the
Right.
redhead guy is going to be gone.
He's going to be out of there, so give him his
So it's
best
like,
singer for last.
Imagine this in his head. You're a nice boy. I just told him he's a nice boy. He won't be back on the show next week. What do I want to call him? Oh, that's it. Stan Laurel, say it. Say it, Simon. Say it.
Laurel and Hardy, and he cracked himself up. And he cracked himself up because it is so remarkably dead on. You could put him in the little, like, 1920s or 30s or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like silent movies.
Well, you would remember, Buzz.
Yeah. Remember, I helped him film it.
My God, that was funny.
And Barry Manilow looks like he should be on the show The Swan. he looks himself like he should be on that show.
Barry Manilow.
God damn.
I mean, that is just that face has that was always a bad face, but it's gotten worse with age.
It's so bad. It is so bad.
Things that were smaller getting smaller, things that are big are getting bigger. It's like Bizarro Manilow.
And you know, he did the formula that's been incorporated by some of their guests on American Idol, where you say something nice about each and every contestant, which is I like Quentin Tarantino because he brought a little edge to it.
Well, they were singing his songs, but also, now listen, I'm no homo, but I like Barry Manilow. Go ahead, stone me if you like.
Homo.
I like Barry Manilow, and I probably am an aficionado of most of his hit package.
You know that. Well, you had to play a lot of it.
So yeah, you're looking at a body of work that I would say off the top of my head, probably 20 #1 records, probably 20 more records that were in the top 40. But I mean, some records that are just, I don't care if you're a fag or not. Back in the day, there were people listened to, and they're good, catchy songs. He wrote jingles to begin.
Yes, he did.
He wrote
Jingle
McDonald's
records.
jingles.
Well, back in the day when he came out with some of his ballads, they were smash hits, and that's what people were listening to.
But boy, you got all of these songs. I'm going to sound like a giant faggot.
About an hour later, it was like you wanted to throw them away.
How come none of these people who want to show their range and show that they're all like Macy Gray? Why did they do a song like Could It Be Magic? Could this be the magic? Now, see, now you give me that. You give me that look that says I'm a fag.
I'm really disappointed they didn't do that.
And Mike, what about You Know I Can't Smile Without You?
That's a great song. Now, I agree with you there. I'm not going to give you the look.
And here's a big like Brady Bunch.
You know what? Red would have been better doing. I Can't Smile Without You.
Daybreak. That's another. Or I used to call it Gay Break.
How does Gay Break go? I forgot.
'Cause it's daybreak.
No.
Everyone I believe. Well, they could have like done it in that American Idol style. And none of them did Copacabana.
Copacabana should have been done.
And it with the Looks Like We Made It.
Red should have done Copacabana. Red.
I write the songs. Even now, listen to me. I am a walking. I feel like Dick.
No, but you're talking about Copacabana. I write the songs. Those are big hits.
So
they did some weird stuff.
Here's the point. Out of all those songs, thank you, Mike. Get me back on track. Out of all those songs at the library, like them or hate them, very identifiable, known songs. The First Girl sings a song that I know is like an album cut.
Right.
And God, you have to be a giant drag queen to know that, and I'm sorry, but I am, to know that the song that she did was like on his third album, never released as a single. And then later in the competition, one of the girls does a song, I'm stumped.
Never heard it.
I've never heard of it in my life. I'm thinking, why wouldn't you get something at least remote that you could make remotely sound like the year 2004?
The best choice was Fantasia's, who did Miracle and did it in that gospel way, and I thought that was still, once again, that's 2 weeks in a row where I think she was the best going away. Absolutely. Yeah. I love that Miracle. That's the only thing. What she's doing is she's in this competition, and I sound like Simon now. She's in this competition, and what she's doing is she's actually taking the song and making it her own, and Red looks like Laurel and Hardy. And the kid gives him this look, it's like,
that's the
greatest. Isn't that the only look that kid has, too? That little...
Yeah, he's so limited. And incidentally, the only person he's had sex with is up on stage with him. You know that.
I know.
You know that. And he is. You can take that one of two ways. Either that he's had sex with Ryan Seacrest, or he's never had sex with anybody.
Either way.
But either way, that kid just needs to wait. He's
asexual.
Here's the thing. You got to wait for he's got to wait for them to drop. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, they're still way high up in his body.
Oh, but that, you know, I mean, talk about crystallizing it with that kid. That was fantastic.
That was maybe...
He is really, of all the guys that Simon's gotten on, that's the guy he's really nailed.
Hold on, here's a Paula Abdul update from Amanda.
good.
Amanda.
Hi, guys. How
Hi
are
there.
you?
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that Paula, what happened was she had a manicure done, and somehow her nail got infected, and she actually had to have it removed.
I don't buy that. It's one of two things. Either she was picking a big booger out of her nose.
So she's got like a Rosie O'Donnell staph infection?
I'm not exactly sure, but it was just, I guess, dirty utensils that were used when she had a manicure, and they cut her, and it got infected.
Well, why would she be in a sling then?
Because the nail was removed, and they had to have it, away from her body, and it has to heal correctly.
Do you think she was on Oxycontin last night? Baby Blue sitting next to Simon Bowles?
I don't doubt you for a second. Probably was an infected nail, but it's very Hollywood to have to put the entire arm in a sling.
Sure. She's probably a baby about it.
Sure.
Bowles akimbo, nails crumbling. Get me Paula Abdul. She's addicted to Schedule 3 narcotics.
I just wanted to let you know. I love you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Appreciate it. A nail, bad nail.
What is this? Carol.
Yes.
Hello, Carol.
Hi.
Hi there. You're on the air.
Oh, I love you guys. Listen, when is that cheap radio station of yours going to do something for your 20 years together?
No,
well, we're jumping the gun on that a little bit.
And the answer is when it happens, never. But thank you for remembering.
Just keep calling.
Current.
We love you.
Thank you. We know Mike and I are entering our 19th year of service.
Yes, amen. Are we in our 19th?
Yes,
we're in our 19th year.
Yes, we are, and we will begin our 20th year of service
in December.
In December of this year.
That's when we have the year of celebration.
Or is it next year?
I think right now we determined you're in your 20th season, and I think that's what sounds best.
Well, I thought we were in our 19th season.
No, your 20th season. But you haven't completed 20 yet.
It won't be 20 years until you finish
It's like
the year.
We have a bumper that says 20th season, so somehow...
Well, wait, but...
No, he's right because
That
it's...
must be true then.
We went on the air, we went on 1985, December of 85.
So, right, so
2005,
starting this
20.
December, we'll start our 20th year of service.
When it's December of 2005, that will be...
That'll be the anniversary.
That'll be 20 years.
Then we'll start our 20th.
So December this year, we begin our 20th year of service.
That's right.
We are now in our 19th year of service.
But let's call it 20th season.
Why?
Why?
Because we have a bumper. I don't know. I thought we calculated 20 seasons somehow.
No, it was 85 we started.
Okay.
Because even if...
That's a long time
That
ago.
Because even if you went BM before Mike, when I was on the way by, that was still like a year. It would still throw it way too far off. So, no, you're right.
We started working December of 85.
Do it in your head, Rob.
Come on. I can do it off the top of my head. That's what it is.
You're right.
So, where are you getting the 20th season from?
It just sounds so good.
Well, you have to wait till December. Beginning our 20th season.
Nearing your 20th season.
And here's what I think, and I say this to the people that it will fall on deaf ears, so I say it for just the heck of it.
Yeah.
But the 20th season, the year, should be marked by various celebrations.
Yes.
Throughout the year. That we have nothing
Let me
to do
quote
with.
Aerosmith. Dream on.
Dream on.
Hello, Michelle. Are you a manaholic?
I am.
A manaloic? What do you call it? A very berry. Anyway, are you one of those broads that loves Barry Manilow?
I love Barry Manilow.
Love him.
I do. I'm 39 years old, so I grew up with Barry Manilow.
That's right, huh?
And my husband and I got into a fight last night about it because
He's a lucky guy.
I've always loved Barry Manilow, and I still have all his records, and I have all the CDs, and I play him. And when he came on last night, he wanted to watch some show, and I commandeered the TV, and he slept on the couch last night.
Oh, you really? It was that much of a battle? Well, if you don't like, and I speak for... I just can, let me put it this way. I can understand the people that have a little issue with Barry Manilow. I can see where it would be that passionate an argument.
Yeah, you might want to get past that. Try some new
He
music.
keeps saying that he's gay, and I keep arguing that he's not.
Honey, please. Please. Have you ever seen Mrs.
Oh,
Manilow? Hey, hold on. Hello.
He was married.
Hello. Two things. Have you ever seen a Mrs. Manilow? Have you ever seen him and I'm a Manilow fan too, but go way back in the beginning. You ever seen him with any broad besides Bette Midler, who is a fag hag? No, never. And may I also please say, he is this generation's Liberace. You know it.
He's not flagrant about it.
No, he's not flaming. No, he's not.
No, he's not flagrant.
but
He's not flagrant about it. You are so flagrant with your homosexuality.
I put Barry Manilow in the same category of the Carpenters. It's that kind of music. Yes, safe,
Well,
predictable,
sexually,
boring.
But sexually, Karen really liked guys.
Did
and as far as Richard, or it should be Dick Carpenter.
Wasn't Richard gay?
I think he was.
I think so. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Wasn't that a rumor? I mean,
Well,
when he
you better not get on Don about liking Barry Manilow because
I'm not getting on anybody for liking
Better
Barry
not.
Manilow, but let me just say I can identify. I can identify with your husband.
I can too. I like Barry Manilow, but I probably would have had to sleep on the couch too.
Let me put it to you this way, and I think this balances it out. When they announced on American Idol a couple of weeks ago that they were going to do the music of Elton John, I went, oh, fantastic. Yeah. When they made the announcement it was going to be Barry Manilow, my shoulders slumped a little bit because I'm like, oh.
And
you
me.
don't have an appreciation for
Yeah, it's like
a musical genius.
yes, all of the. Mike, I stand in unison. I stand in line, hand in hand with my housefrows across
I
America.
know you do, and this is good. This is
We
good
love
for you, and
we love our Barry Manilow.
I will be on the outside looking in on this, on that. Just
I gotta go, guys. I love your show.
Of course you do.
Goodbye.
Very busy.
Bye.
Of course, you're very
Very
busy. Things to do. You're on a national radio show because you like Barry Manilow. That's why you have to go.
You'll be pleased to know that Barry performs tonight.
Oh, really?
You just saved my evening, Rob.
Turn up
Thank
the
you.
reverb.
I thought it would be a Manilow-free evening.
No, he's back for another live show.
I will say this nice about Barry Manilow.
This
all right?
nice?
I will say this nice.
What?
Please to say something nice.
Always. Please always to be saying something nice.
The way they did his songs last night, nobody can do the songs like he does. I mean, those
so
are
good.
He's
You
fantastic.
know what? You've just sold yourself as a Barry Manilow fan.
No, I have not.
Yes, you have.
No.
Is he a good musician?
You know who's higher on my list than Barry Manilow? Neil Diamond.
I could make a case if you're a Neil Diamond fan, you're just as gay.
Yeah, I know you could, but I was just trying to legitimize my.
Franklin Rosie, get on board.
Song blue, everybody knows fun.
That's
We're coming to America.
Yeah, that's what he. Now, at least Barry Manilow still wears like regular man clothes.
Oh, no, I'm
Neil
sure
Diamond
you
shirt.
can check some Barry Manilow concerts, and I can, you
But
can
no,
go
hold
through
on.
the archives.
Specifically, though.
When he wore the sequined American flag.
Yeah, when he did, Neil Diamond did "We're Coming to America."
both have
Neil is
puffy
very
sleeves.
proud of the fact that he wears like glass beaded shirts because he says it helps everyone in the arena see me. He might be our Liberace.
Oh, no, we got one more call. One more call about what season we're in. David from the basement of the Science Building is what Joe put on the screen. David.
Yes, the reason I was calling, you're actually in your 20th season because if you started in 85, day one of 1985 was your first season, but you are now in your 20th.
No. See, here's where you're mistaken, my friend. And you really be in line for that new Star Wars movie? I know it's not out for another 3 years or whatever. No, listen, here's the deal. We didn't go on together as Don and Mike until December of 1985.
Oh, right. So it's been in December. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Okay, bye.
we this
Hey,
past
are you there?
December we started at
No.
19.
Are you still there?
Trying on his
I
Darth
wanted,
Vader
I wanted,
costume.
I wanted him to say I like the mysticism.
What is this?
Just a nice picture. Joe
Oh.
brought in for you.
All right, Barry Manilow did wear some gay shirts.
There you go.
But I still think that Neil Diamond, when he did like Coming to America.
You know what? I think they both went to the same posing coach. Because they both have the same poses.
They do.
Did you see nice. Remember when they were doing the little retrospective on Barry, and you see that one little thing where he's just doing the little dance, and he's a master showman. Whenever you hear that, master showman,
That means he's over.
Run for your life.
Get out of here.
Very nice. Master showman.
We got a break. We'll be right back, everybody.
This is the Don and Mike Show. Howard Stern, all morning. Don and Mike, all afternoon. 106.7 WJFK.
Slow going out just before Route 1 Alexandria toward the Wilson Bridge. A stretch of northbound 29 in Fauquier County blocked off at 6:05. One lane getting by in each direction using the southbound side, so you know that's going to be slow. Traffic brought to you by the National Association of Realtors. Doing everything in their power to help you realize your dream of home ownership. The National Association of Realtors, 1 million members working for you. Here at Buckley, Don and Mike Show, WJFK.
Infinity Broadcasting, WJFK FM, Manassas, Washington, D.C.
So, Dave, you get your tax refund yet?
Yep, I bought a Boulder. What'd you buy?
I got a DirecTV DV. Now, hold on. You used your tax refund to buy a boulder?
It's awesome. I can climb on it. I can look at it. If I stand 200 feet away, it looks like a pebble. It's always surprising me. Also, it's extremely heavy, which is good and bad. I can't move it around, but man, it's always right there no matter what.
Yeah. I got a DirecTV DVR. It's $100 or less, and I can try it, and if I don't like it, I get my money back. How cool is that?
Wow.
Think about it, dude. DirecTV DVR with TiVo. Now I can record 2 shows at once. I get to fast forward through all the stuff I don't want to see, all with 100% digital quality. I'm psyched.
That sounds cool. Want to hear more about my boulder?
Not really, no.
What are you doing with your tax refund? There's never been a better time to get a DirecTV DVR for $100 or less. Try it, like it, or your money back. Call 1-800-DirecTV or visit a participating retailer for details.
Get a DirecTV DVR system installed. Subscribe to 1 year of any Total Choice programming package and activate DirecTV DVR with TiVo service. Offer in 7/1704. Hardware programming and DVR service sold separately. New customers only. Other restrictions apply.
Hey, Garden, wake up!
Oh, who are you?
The early bird.
Oh, could you hold the chirping down? I mean, really, a garden needs your beauty sleep.
But spring's coming, and you said you were tired of lying in that bed all day.
That's right. With spring coming, I can finally add the color back to my complexion. Let's see. We'll need to make a list of all the things I'll need. Some mulch.
At Lowe's, you'll find everything you need for a colorful garden makeover this spring. Like a 6-inch wave petunia for just $3.78.
Oh, I'll take 2.
Get a 3-gallon non-patented Jackson & Perkins rose for just $14.97. And get Bear 2-in-1 Rose and Flower Care. Feed and protect your roses and flowers in one easy step for just $6.97. Spring's just around the corner, so get your garden growing early by coming in today for great lawn and garden products at everyday low prices guaranteed. See store Lowe's.com or printed advertising for details.
Hey, Bird, where are you going?
Gotta fly! There's a worm calling my name!
Lowe's, improving home improvement.
Every 7 minutes, a pedestrian or cyclist is injured or killed by a driver. The area's Street Smart program asks everyone to stay alert, slow down, and look out for each other.
Experience golf Amstel lifestyle with a trip to the world's most unique amateur golf tournament, the Iceland Open. With 24 hours of sunlight, players tee off at midnight for the round of their lives.
2-foot putt for Roca Phillips, a 34 handicapper from Weehawken. It looks good. This is a big celebration for the tap-in putt for par.
Lack of sleep does funny things to people.
Yes, they do.
Don't miss the chance to win your tee time at the 2004 Amstel Light Iceland Open. And after the fun of playing all night, you can enjoy endless sunshine with a snowmobile tour of a glacier, whale watching, or an ATV adventure. The action all happens June 22nd through June 26th, 2004. Go to AmstelLight.com now for your chance to win.
No purchase necessary. Void in California where prohibited. Must be U.S. resident 21 years or older and have internet access by 2/12/04 to enter. Entries due 5/14/04. Visit AmstelLight.com for entry form and official rules. Imported by Amstel USA, White Plains, New York.
I'm Andy Hyde, General Manager of Oarsman Dodge, and people always ask me how we're coping with the new Wilson Bridge construction. Well, Oarsman Dodge is still #1 in caravans, Ram trucks, and Durangos. But watching those cars cross the bridge each day, I keep thinking how much gas they're burning and what it must cost them. So I'm doing something about it. Anyone who buys a new Dodge from me not only gets our lowest price guarantee, a 7-year, 70,000-mile warranty, and 2 years free scheduled maintenance with loaner, but this month, Oarsman Dodge gives you your first 3 months gas-free. That's right, 3 months gas-free. Now you can choose 05 Caravans with stow-and-go fold-away back seats or over 100 full-size Hemi-powered Ram pickups and Durangos and get 3 months gas-free. So for free gas and the lowest prices, ask for me, Andy Hyde, Oarsman Dodge, conveniently located just south of Old Town Alexandria.
Oarsman Dodge, great name, great car.
Free gas based on 50,000 miles per year, 20 miles per gallon at $1.75 per gallon. See dealer for details.
Do you have narcolepsy? Patients with narcolepsy often have a permanent and overwhelming feeling of sleepiness and fatigue. Other symptoms may include dreamlike hallucinations or finding oneself physically weak or paralyzed for a brief time, particularly following an emotional response such as laughter or surprise. The Center for Sleep and Wake Disorders is conducting a clinical trial of an investigational medication for excessive daytime sleepiness associated with narcolepsy. If you have a known diagnosis of narcolepsy or think you may have this disorder, are 18 to 65 years of age, and are in good health, you may qualify to participate in this trial. Daytime and overnight visits are required, and compensation for time and travel will be provided. Qualified participants will receive trial-related medication and care at no cost. Call the Center for Sleep and Wake Disorders now at 301-654-5665. That's the Center for Sleep and Wake Disorders at 301-654-5665. 301-654-5665.
I'm here with Dale Earnhardt Jr. to promote the Polaris Ride of Your Life Sweepstakes. Well, keeping both hands on the wheel there, Dale. Tell us about the grand prize.
You can win an ATV ride with me in the Polaris Ride of Your Life Sweepstakes.
And isn't it true? You can also get any Polaris ATV for just $49 a month, or a free Warn winch on select models, including the Sportsman 700 Twin EFI, the world's first electronically fuel-injected 4x4 ATV.
Yeah, that's right.
Hurry to your Polaris dealer and enter the Ride of Your Life Sweepstakes today. You can let me out wherever.
Not really.
Right. We go about 100.
185.
185.
Polaris, the way out. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to U.S. and Canadian citizens 18 or older. Offer expires April 30th, 2004. Financing available to qualified customers on approved credit through the Polaris Star Card. See dealer for details. Remember, ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Polaris adult models are for riders 16 and older. Always wear a helmet. For safety and training information, see your Polaris dealer or call 1-800-342-3764.
99 pages of downloads to go, 99 pages to go. If one of those pages should finally come through, I'll still have 98 pages to do. 98 pages.
Tired of slow wireless downloads? Get Verizon Wireless Broadband Access, the fastest mobile connection in the U.S. Available throughout the Washington, D.C. area. Download large files up to 5 times faster than other wide area wireless networks, with typical speeds of 300 to 500 kilobits per second.
One of those pages should finally come through.
Jensen, we're almost at the clients. Has that presentation downloaded yet?
Almost, sir. Almost. 86 pages of downloads to go.
Want another great reason to sign up today? Get broadband access now and get $100 off the Verizon Wireless PC 5220 card. For more information, call 1-866-899-2862 or visit VerizonWireless.com. Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you. Network enabled by Lucent Technologies. Coverage not in all areas. Claims based on published speeds. Excludes 802.11. Limited time offer.
Next. Hey, Sam, just take a little off the top if you would.
Too late for that.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about those thinning signal bars. Why have a weak wireless phone signal if you don't have to? Just switch to AT&T Wireless.
Introducing GSM America from AT&T Wireless, our best network ever, with double the coverage in the last year and improved signal strength even in buildings.
Is it really that noticeable?
Even I can't hide those gaps.
Right now, you can get our $39.99 national plan with absolutely no roaming charges anywhere in the U.S. Try it for 30 days risk-free. If you're not satisfied, just return the phone and pay only for usage.
Here, hold my AT&T Wireless phone and look in the mirror.
Whoa, what a signal. You're an artist.
To experience GSM America, our best network ever, visit an AT&T Wireless store or call 1-800-SWITCH-ME. How many bars do you have?
Find the greatest savings of the year this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the last weekend of the month, only at K. Jennings Springfield Toyota's Spring Clearance. You'll find the lowest prices of the year on all 2004 Toyotas in stock. Get 1.9% financing for 5 years and a 6-year, 100,000-mile Toyota service contract with all purchases at no additional charge. Get the lowest prices of the year this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, only at K. Jennings Springfield Toyota. It's the last weekend of the month, and everyone is invited to K. Jennings Springfield Toyota this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for 1.9% financing for 5 years and a 6-year, 100,000-mile Toyota service contract with all purchases at no additional charge to go with the lowest prices of the year. APR on approved credit and select models. Special offers not valid on prior sales. Remember, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only, get to K. Jennings Springfield Toyota Spring Clearance to receive the best deals of 2004. Located at 6570 Amherst Avenue, K. Jennings Springfield Toyota, the friendly dealer. Visit them online at springfieldtoyota.com or call 1-800-TOYOTA-4. That's 1-800-TOYOTA-4.
WJFK.com.
The Don and Mike Show. WJFK.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
I want to do something meaningful with my life, Maury. I have deeper thoughts on my mind. The other day, I was thinking about volunteering to help teach underprivileged children to learn how to read. And just thinking about it was the most rewarding experience I've ever had.
Derek, I don't think you're cut out for that kind of thing.
I mean, maybe I could even have my own institute. We could call it the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read. Good.
The Don and Mike Show.
Working delightfully non-blue, Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm a good as a bus, I'm a good
Darling?
Yes, my darling.
There she is.
about a working.
Do you want to... I leave it up to you. I've said that you're nuts. I've not said...
I don't mind
I've
you
not said
saying
why.
that I'm going to go with a friend. Are you talking about tonight?
Yes.
I don't mind you saying that. I mean, it's interesting. I have a friend that I met that from work that used to dance at an exotic club, and she told me one day at work that occasionally she'll go with her girlfriends, and I said, oh, tell with someone who knows the ropes and get the inside scoop. It's like an episode of HBO, but in real life. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going for any kind of perverse.
No.
So you're going to a strip club?
Yes.
With a friend who used to dance at a club.
Okay. Here's.
And then I met at work, so I think it's just
why you're nuts.
interesting.
I mean, here's why you're nuts. You used to go crazy when we would have naked girls on the show.
Okay, but that's different. I'm not getting hot and bothered. I'm there
Really?
because to have a drink and like I watch a HBO show.
Well, except when you're watching the HBO show, some guy's big hammy hands, his big meatloaf-smelling fingers aren't going to be touching you going, are you one of the girls that works here?
See, that's why you're uptight. And I thought, why does it bother you if I went and looked at naked girls anyway? But then I realized...
No, listen, nothing bothers me. You're just
know
nuts.
That there are probably horny guys there, and that's what worries you.
I think probably the thing would be that usually when I am in those type of establishments, and I see a woman come in, I think two things.
She's a whore?
No, I think first that maybe, and secondly, if she's with another woman, I think she's a lesbian.
Oh, cool.
I mean, that's just the truth.
Listen, I have no hang-up.
After however many years, I don't worry about what people think, especially people I don't know.
I have no hang-up.
And I applaud you for that.
In real life, I have no hang-up with you going there. What I just don't follow the logic that for years and years...
I should point out, too, when I think those things,
yeah,
both of them are a turn-on.
When we would have naked girls on the show, or we'd have girls, and you'd always go, no. Or
I remember you had to turn your back one time. You had to be blindfolded a couple of times.
That's
You know
right.
what? Because I don't want to touch them. That's the difference.
And honey, when we had
interesting.
When we had girls in here, since when did we ever touch any girl?
I didn't say you did. Okay, I'll be back. I said I don't want to touch them.
What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now?
I'm getting ready to go get a manicure. You know.
Watch out for those infected instruments.
Hey, that's what was wrong with Paula Abdul last night.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's what they say. A caller said that the reason her arm was in a sling is because she had an infected nail from a bad manicure, and they had to remove the nail, and that's why her arm was in a sling.
And your name is Frida Enigma, because I don't know anything about you, Frida Enigma. Frida Enigma. That's
I
right.
find it fascinating that you thought you were okay with that when I mentioned this to you last week, and because you thought I was going to watch male strippers. Now that doesn't bother you. It bothers you that I'm watching females.
Yeah, no, not that it bothers. No, it doesn't bother me.
But it makes you more uncomfortable that I'm
No,
watching
it makes me think.
females.
It makes me think you're nuts because
You
if
were
I
okay
said,
with me going to see some, guys dance.
well, when you said you're going to a club with girls, a sex thing, I thought, well, you're going to go to Chippendales or something. I mean, I'm fine with you going to this club. I just don't. I don't get. Like I said, you're nuts. I just don't get it. I mean,
and there are other clubs down there too.
Well, baby, these are the ABCs of me.
That's where we paid off. That's where we, that's where we paid off our bet for Club Wet down the gay bar, right?
All I can say is, the swan is emerging.
I particularly am not checking into the gay men, but I enjoyed that. That was interesting too.
Okay, like I said, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I think I've presented my audience. My blanket statement was simply, my family is nuts. I will not elaborate on my son at this moment.
I'm curious to what she's going there. There must be, you're going because a friend's going, that's why?
A friend who used to dance, so it's like, go and have a drink and get the experts' opinion, to just do a little...
The cook's tour.
Right, see?
It's a tour.
Everybody there with me on this now?
Yeah.
That she's nuts? I mean, I don't think there's anything shaky going on. I just think she's nuts. And
well, women, here's the deal. If you have you have a Playboy magazine, and there's a woman around. I've always known, whenever one will float around the building, you ever notice how women are always curious? Like, women will say, oh, well, let me look at that.
Yes. Yeah, but hold on.
I think women are curious about
but this is not women, though. This is Frida. We're talking about...
I'm willing to bet you money that there are that I'll see another woman not dancing, a woman customer.
Oh, that's not a bad bet.
No. Well, probably, but how about a woman customer who's not there to find someone or to get money out of somebody's pocket? I'll bet anything on this one, and I mean this. You find another. You're not a soccer mom, but I don't want to say soccer mom.
Another middle-aged woman.
Yeah. You find another middle-aged woman driving her SUV, and going down there wearing
Right.
Listen about this thing you're having done right now.
Yeah.
Learn the lesson from Paula Abdul. Luxury can kill you.
All right, well, I gotta go because I'm holding up the whole line.
Honey, last thing here.
Yeah.
When we were talking about Peggy, remember we were talking about Margaret to Peggy?
Yes.
How do you get from Margaret to Peggy?
I didn't make the rules, darling. Peggy is a nickname for Margaret, just like Dick is a nickname
I know,
for Richard.
honey, I already said that we had this whole
I can't
discussion.
help it. That's the way it is.
Okay, I never heard of
Maybe
that
you
before.
could ask around the club tonight.
Sugar, you know our good friend, our friend Peggy? You know what
That's-
her real name is?
Yes, I know. I already said all this on the air that you told me it's Margaret. And
I got another
didn't
bet
know.
that I'll lay down there.
What's that?
That name Peggy, you won't have any of the dancers name that when they get up on that
I
stage.
know. And none named Frida either, I guarantee you.
You're nuts. You're just nuts.
All
That's
right.
all you are. All right, I love you. I'll see
Goodbye,
you.
sweetie. Love
Goodbye.
you too.
Really, go figure. It's like, for all those years that we could have had naked girls on the show, she was Miss Peru. Now that we're doing the show without the naked girls,
She's running down there with a buddy of hers.
gonna go see what's happening.
Well, will we be able to get a full report?
Yeah,
I'd like to hear it. I
put
tell
it-
you, it's still on a certain level, it still turns me on.
Not me. I
Well,
mean,
it's
really.
because it's your wife.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe that's it.
It's gross.
It probably wouldn't be a turn on for the husband to think of your wife down there. In fact, it would probably be
And
anxiety laden.
no, I'm fine with that. It's just she's gonna have to take a full blood test before she gets back into my bed.
What do you think the reason is? I think she's curious.
I have no idea.
She's
That's
curious.
probably what she's. This is something she said to me like over the weekend. She said, "Oh yeah," and it's blah blah blah. It's when she taught. It's like the Charlie Brown teacher. It's like there's so much goddamn information.
A blizzard of words.
And all I really want to know.
They know it well.
All I want to know is why is it taking 34 friggin' days to fix a bathroom in my house? That's all I ask.
Over a month, huh?
That's all I ask.
Just
I want a
one your
place to do the 3 S's.
You're well into your second month.
Yeah, and no sign. And I don't want to tick off the people that are working at the house because they're great people. But no sign in sight that this thing's going to be done anytime in the remote future. Not at all. And I don't feel too emasculated taking my shower and shaving in my son's bathroom. Oh, because it's I mean, even though he's gone, he's at college, but still, it's like it's got all of his boy stuff in there.
Right.
His 19-year-old kid stuff and. Everything is like
toiletries for the teen.
Yeah, everything's middle sized and everything is his.
Yeah.
All my stuff is in boxes.
You know what is disturbing when I go up to my sister's place up in Boston, and I use my nephew, who is very close, about a year younger than your son. I use that bathroom, and I too am disturbed at toiletries for the teen.
Yeah, and
you got that stuff in there that's just it doesn't interest me.
And it's different because he's my son, and I love him.
I clear everything off the vanity. Put my Old Spice up there.
For a couple of days, it was okay. Now as we're entering week number 5 of my house held hostage, as meanwhile this has not affected Frida because everything's
Right.
fine with her in the bathroom that she could. And
I tell you, when you get it done, I'm coming over there just to use it.
I just want to say to the contractor who might be listening to the show now, if you only, and I know you're working hard, but what you saw today, I apologize for.
Oh.
But there was only one reason that you saw that. Because I hate showering in my kid's room. There's no ventilation in that bedroom, in that bathroom, and it was 100 degrees outside. Here's what happened. I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting for a moment when I can use the bathroom that I shower in because they're coming in and out of the house. They're finally here working on the bathroom. So I get out of my kid's bathroom and it's muggy and it's hot and I open the door and I'm just standing there in my underpants and I walked into the computer room because again it's my house.
Right.
I walked to the computer room because it's so hot in this room. I open the door and it's like the steam comes out.
Right.
Just got my underpants on. I walk out, I take 2 steps and look to my left. And there's the guy. There's the guy. I see him like through 2 closet ways fixing the bathroom. And he just looks at me and I just, now what's he supposed to say to me?
Exactly.
What am I supposed to say? I was like, hey.
I noticed
How are you?
You're wearing that tank top.
How are you? So it's like he looked away, and then I looked away, and then I slammed the door.
Is that a new tool belt?
I slammed the door, and I'm not going to say anything to these guys because they're working hard, and it's all under Frau Frida.
But can't they also kick butt?
Well, I hope so.
Like most construction guys.
I hope so. I
Don't hurt me.
I think 5 weeks. Okay, I'm fine.
I'm not talking about kick butt on the job. I'm talking about kick your butt.
Oh yeah, and he could. So I just want to say, please, just put the toilet in. Just the toilet. Let's start with just the.
You know what's happening.
What?
You really know what's happening.
What?
He's working slow on purpose.
Why is that?
For more chance meetings. That's what he's having.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were showering.
Yeah, right. Because I'm so attractive in my underpants, coming right out of the shower. My hair looking like Nick Nolte. Hi, how are you?
Hey, I caught you again, didn't I?
You like some of this, huh?
Oh, my goodness. You need an extra towel?
Hi there, how are you? What? No, I don't know Conan O'Brien. No, I'm not Andy Richter. Hi there, how are you? No, it's not a bodysuit.
Oh, God. He turns to you, Mr. Source.
Your hygiene schedule is like clockwork.
So anyway, get that done, and then she's just nuts. I don't know. I'll get the real story about why she's. It doesn't bother me that she's going there.
Okay.
That I swear to Christ, I have no problem with. It's just there's something hinky about it.
Hinky.
There's just something hinky about it. There's this girl that I know. And,
Unusual behavior for your wife.
yes, it is. But let's see.
You know, if I didn't have the kids this week, I would. I'd basically check up on her for you. You know.
What do you mean you check up on her for me?
I'd tail her. Stop by the club. You know. Drop in. She wouldn't even know I was in there. I'd be in another section of the club.
Don't worry, Mike.
You know me. Any excuse.
I know. But don't worry. Do you? As a matter of fact, with the one I don't want to say the one, but I think I know the one that she's going through. I think went back in the day was one of your favorites.
No, not one of my favorites, but I might have a story that you know that I told you about that. About a friend of mine. About a friend of ours.
Yeah, okay.
A friend, right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but you almost just said his name.
I know.
Here.
I know.
Hello.
Yeah. I can say it's a friend of mine. A friend of mine puked on the bar there. Oh, well, that happened. Can you say that under our new restrictions?
Sure,
I mean,
sure you can. Just don't mention he's a lawyer.
I didn't say that.
I didn't either.
Right. Hey, no. He was going in. He goes in with the microphone. He kind of leans into the microphone like a cobra waiting to strike. That's the story.
Jerry, Don and Mike show. Hello, Jerry.
Radio God.
Hi there.
Don,
Yes.
take that bathroom and make it your own bathroom.
Oh, hold on a second. Where's the guy about Barry Manilow's facelifts? Hold on a second. Is this the guy with Barry Manilow facelifts?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm sorry. I took that other call. My apologies to that guy. What's your name?
Jamie.
Oh, hi there. What about Barry Manilow facelifts?
Hey, how many facelifts do you think that man has had?
Is this just a question, or do you have any information for us?
No, I just have a question.
I think he might have had one, but I don't know. He's still
But ugly. He had that whole debacle when he allegedly got up in the middle of the night and was sleepwalking and hit his nose.
And he had a nose job.
So he had to go, and that doesn't look like it came out too good.
No.
Right? That nose
You
job.
nailed it.
No.
You nailed it, though.
There
is no better line than Barry Manilow should be on the Swan.
All right, thank you. I thought you had something there. See ya.
All right, now.
Get out of here. All right.
Bye.
What do you think they could do? They could really do wonders with Barry Manilow if he was on the Swan.
Except he is so effeminate.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you do? He would make a pretty decent-looking woman if you know what would help him. If you gave him hair extensions, you gave him big breasts.
What would help him? I think it would help a lot of guys if they just if he stopped dyeing his hair blonde. That's what makes him look creepy. Yeah, he's got that old, horrible face, and then he's got that creepy blonde hair.
Well, that's the same Rod Stewart thing.
Yeah.
Except he's like a cleaner Rod Stewart, right?
Yeah, I hear gray is the new blonde. Maybe he should just let it grow out.
Really?
Yes.
Gray's the new blonde?
Masculine.
I thank you, and my beard thanks you, Rob.
There you go. That's my wife's going out there tonight. We'll have the report for you on tomorrow's show. Mike, I love it when I can find something to tell you about the great Jermaine Jackson.
Oh, yes, Jermaine Jackson, a wonderful guest on this program. More Jermaine.
Because as you know, Michael's out there, Tito's out there, Marlon's out there, Jackie's out there, LaToya's out there. I'm doing all this up with my head. Janet's out there getting it done. But Jermaine Jackson has the following quote. Muslims are the new Negroes in America.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody, I want this laminated. I want this put on the wall. Let's see. Michael Jackson continues to fight child molestation allegations. Janet Jackson with the boob, blah, blah, blah. Jermaine Jackson is out there fighting the good fight. Yesterday, he's in the Persian Gulf to promote understanding between Muslims and Americans.
Mm-hmm.
He is both.
He's a Muslim
and he's an American.
Mm-hmm.
Jermaine Jackson didn't give America any love for its treatment of Muslims since 9/11. He said, quote, I think Muslims have become the new Negroes in America. They are being mistreated at the airports everywhere. Now, someone, they do bad stuff. Jermaine Jackson also did condemn Muslim extremism, said, I understand their feelings, but do not approve of the methods. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you for clearing that up so that we now know that the Muslims are the new Negroes in America. You figure out whatever you want what that means.
Thank you, Jermaine. Well, it's nice to see that he is promoting the understanding. And for the Muslims that listen to this show, and there are many of them, I will say,
How you doing,
no better
Negroes?
person to represent you than Jermaine Jackson. Right?
To all you Muslims.
That's a very, very good choice to have Jermaine Jackson out there on the point for the Muslims.
The Negroes.
That will certainly promote understanding.
Hi, Negroes.
Oh my God! Wow!
What a dope! What a dope! Is that great? Is that great?
Pretty amazing. And now he's also been supporting his brother, I think, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
All
Yeah.
of
And
Michael's
again,
brothers.
All over CNN.
That's the support you need.
And if you want the update, of course, we found out on this show that Michael Jackson having the huge mural, wall-sized mural of his family, but blur out the faces of his children.
And don't forget, if you were alone with Michael and anybody asked you what you were doing, you were watching The Simpsons. Amorosa. How about Amorosa?
Amorosa!
You know this broad from The Apprentice?
Getting more ink and more publicity than the winner.
And here's a problem now for Amorosa, that she has a commercial on TV. She's filming a commercial for Clairol, for some hair deal.
Right.
Well, apparently, who makes Clairol? Clairol. They're getting bombarded with calls and emails, and people are organizing a boycott of Clairol products because they don't like Amorosa because she lied during The Apprentice.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Get a life!
Now, if you want to go to a website with really has people with a lot of time on their hands,
Right.
Count me in because I was there today. Sure. It's televisionwithoutpity.com.
Oh.
Let me see. If the Amorosa path is the one that Clairol wishes to go down, Imelda Marcos. What about Ted Bundy?
Yeah.
He had very nice hair. This is what some idiots.
Sam Moroso lied on a TV show.
Right. Go to this website.
Live,
though.
and I should point out, live when she was playing a game.
This thing that from televisionwithoutpity.com, if you go to the message boards there, and those are always nutty places to go.
Yes, they are.
I mean, you know what's good about message boards is when you log in, if you get to some site and you don't have to have a password, you can just lurk around a little bit. You go in there and at first you look and you go, hey, this is kind of cool. And then you realize that no matter what the topic is, if it's football or if it's cigars, if it's television, if it is television without pity, you realize there's just 5 people. There's just 5 people
Creating all the fuss.
who post all the time.
And 2 of them are insane.
I noticed this on televisionwithoutpity.com.
Absolutely.
That it'll say, when you go there, this Amorosa thing, and all these headings, like Amorosa's not, we got boycott Clairol, blah, 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 blah. Well, you go back and you look and you see that there is a thread started by one guy.
Yeah, and then you see him 5 or 6 more times in there.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And a lot of times there's a nice little logo next to, like, what if the...
Hey, you know what that's similar to?
What's that?
You probably would go and check those congressman emails, too, with the indecency right after Janet Jackson. It'd be the same thing.
Yeah, right.
You'd have hundreds of emails sent by
Correct.
one individual.
So anyway, if you want to laugh, go there. Because the one I pulled was just the one about Hitler and Imelda Marcos. But there's a bunch of crazy hens on that site. And I think that's funny. If you need Barbara Streisand stuff, people who need Barbara are lucky.
Oh, Barbara.
We need
Mike,
her.
I need Barbara.
She's selling her stuff.
Why? Who are you?
For charity.
Charity.
For charity. Her name is Barbara. That's the name of the auction. The auction is, her name is Barbara.
Her name is Barbara, and she's simply fabulous. And we will have many items that will be...
How much would you pay, Mike?
Let me see.
For the negligee that she wore in The Owl and the Pussycat.
Well, how much would you charge me? I'm not going to give you a number, prior to you at
But
least
I'm not
setting
going-
the price at a certain... Why don't you just give me
Why
what
don't
it's
you
going to
tell
start?
me? Why don't you tell me what you value it at? And
Well,
that's where we
I
can
think if I
start.
told you what I valued it at, that would be just like telling you the price. And then, of course,
And if I
what
was
good
to
would
just,
that do me
and if I was
looking to get a bargain?
and if I was just to tell you the price, what good would it do me?
It will-
there
it
has
would
to
do you
be
any
some room
good,
for
but it's
haggling
going
here,
to start.
and we have to start
I don't
somewhere.
understand that.
I have the item. You tell me it's a
I'm
valuable
trying
item.
to explain
how much?
to you
How
what
much
I
is it
want
worth
here.
to you?
You
Is
don't
it worth?
understand.
You're talking about an item that Barbara wore in a movie.
She did.
How much
I'm
is this worth
asking
to
you to simply give me a bottom line.
Give me a figure.
Well, I can't
Give me a
possibly
figure.
give you a figure.
Well, I can't possibly give you. Okay,
Well, then we must conclude our
then
business.
here's what I'll say.
All right.
It's priceless. So
Of course it's priceless, but
So-
you want a price for it, don't you?
put a
So
price on it.
I'm asking you to start with the bottom, and then we can work something out.
I'm asking you to start at the bottom.
I'll make.
All right. How about this?
Would you like me to make an offer?
Please do.
I will.
Make me an offer.
1 penny. A penny.
Now you're insulting.
I'm not insulting you. I'm not going to succumb.
All right. I'll start the negotiations.
All right.
2 pennies.
And so we'll continue through the afternoon until we arrive at a mutually beneficial price. And I thank you.
I thank you. My name is Barbara. The auction will be.
Her name is Barbara.
Oh, no, it's the dress that she wore in her TV special.
Oh, my name is Barbara. Oh, that's the name of the special.
That's another item.
Well, now
No,
you've
no.
added value.
See, now, the name of the auction is.
Yes.
Her name is
Her
Barbara.
name is Barbara. Now you're confusing your customers.
She's going to be auctioning off both the dress from the Owl and the Pussycat.
Yes.
And the dress that she wore on her TV special. My name is Barbara.
Right.
Hence, the auction name, her name is Barbara.
Has it been laundered?
And these are questions that I am more than willing to answer to someone who's a real, legitimate customer.
I understand this. Well, perhaps I'm not going to bid on you. I'm not going to play your game. But I could give you a new name for the auction.
What's that?
Her name is Value. 100% value.
That's right.
Value for your dollar. And in this day and age, you want to get money for your dollar, and I guarantee you get peace of mind. POMG.
I think
Peace of mind guaranteed.
the rabbi from Baltimore's on the phone.
Very good.
Is this the real rabbi?
Shalom, fellas. How you doing?
Hello, Rabbi.
Hey, it's the real rabbi. Hi.
If I could just give you guys a quick bit of advice.
Yes.
Invest the negligee in name a fund, the Allen Wine Wand. My name is Allen Fund.
Okay, goodbye, Rabbi.
By the way, wait, quick question.
Yes, Rabbi.
Yes, Rabbi.
Allen isn't like a member of the tribe, is he, if you know what I mean?
I believe he is.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, he's been a very, very bad Jew.
Why?
Why?
Look at what he's doing to you guys.
Hold on. Let me see if he's in the building.
All right,
I'll
Rabbi.
leave him a message.
Are you a legitimate rabbi?
I am. You got my letter.
Well, that's right, of
This
course.
is the rabbi from Baltimore.
Right.
Listens on Live 105. Let's see if he's there. If not, you can leave him a message.
Do you live in the city of Baltimore, or do you live in the suburbs, Rabbi?
Oh, I'm in Pikesville.
Pikesville. He's a rabbi.
Hold on, we'll get his voice.
That's where we all come from.
Yes, Rabbi, how many synagogues
That's where
would you
the
estimate
Baltimore-
in Pikesville?
That's where all the BJs are. Oh, you're Baltimore.
This is Alan Line 1, Infinity Broadcasting, WJFK.
All right, Rabbi, you go ahead.
I'm unavailable.
You go ahead as soon as you hear the beep.
Leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a nice day.
I'll record your message at the tone. When you're finished, hang up or stay on the line for further options.
Alan, this is the rabbi in Baltimore. I've been watching you. You've been a very, very, very bad Jew. No toys in your yarmulke this Hanukkah. Shalom.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Mike. Guys, remember.
Hold on.
Hang on.
Thank you. If you'd like to add to your message, enter
Let's
1.
hear it.
To listen to it, 2.
Alan, this is the rabbi in Baltimore. I've been watching you. You've been a very, very, very bad Jew. No toys in your yarmulke this Hanukkah. Shalom.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Guys, remember.
You're welcome, Mike.
Guys, remember.
Hold on.
Thank
Fellas?
Hold on.
If you'd like to add to your message, enter
Let me
1.
just send it
To listen to it, 2.
with
To
urgency.
re-record, enter pound.
I think it's done. You just hang up.
Guys?
Yes, hold on.
Thank
This
you.
is Michael
Your message
Huffman,
has been
and
sent.
you're listening to Jew to Jew.
If you need further assistance,
No,
enter pound.
Okay, anyway, what, Rabbi?
Huh? What?
Oh, we're back to you now.
You were
Oh,
going to
I'm
add...
sorry. I gotta go, but I just want to remind you guys, you're only a cut away from being a J.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Shalom. That's our rabbi from Baltimore.
See you later.
All right.
Goodbye.
Shalom, dude.
I don't even know why he called.
I don't know. We were talking about
Barbara
Barbara.
Streisand.
Her name is Barbara, but her name really is Value. Wonderful. Oh, it's your wash your hands with the masses music there.
Mike?
Yes, Don.
I can't. All right, I'll save this story, which I think you'll like, for later in the show, so we can continue talking like this for a moment.
That would be wonderful. I certainly would appreciate it, and I'm sorry we were unable to come to an understanding over price.
Perhaps our listeners will enjoy this. If you call us now, listen to this.
Get to know Charlie.
Listen to this. The call is free. The call-in lines are toll-free.
Wonderful.
877-365.
That's entertainment value.
3636. Or from Canada, 800-636-1067.
TOMG.
And that means?
Peace of mind guaranteed.
And Washington, D.C. 202-432-1067 on WJFK.
Thank you in advance.
Station is run by a very bad Jew, according to a rabbi in Baltimore.
That is correct.
Her name is Barbara.
Her name is fabulous.
Listen, let me just tell you one thing.
All right, very good.
You can still talk like this if you want.
Well, I'd like to.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just going to have a sip of water and read what you have in front of you.
I like this. Where is this? I don't know. Somewhere. Salisbury, Maryland.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Carolina.
Oh.
Okay, there's a blimp. There's a blimp that's advertising some Ford and Toyota dealership.
Okay.
And some maniac with a shotgun is out by the highway shooting at this thing. So they shoot it down. They shoot this.
The maniac shoots the blimp down?
Shoot the blimp down. So the guy gets out of the truck, shotgun in hand, and shoots at the blimp. Shoots the blimp down. They managed to see the guy get into the truck because the blimp wasn't that high off the ground.
Right, one of those little blimps.
So they see the guy. They get on the cell phone. They call the cops. As it turns out, the truck has temporary tags on it. The truck had a dealer tag registered to the Chevrolet dealer in town. Police still don't know who was driving the truck. Really? Now, shouldn't it be obvious that it's like Herb Tarlick, or whoever the lead sales guy is?
One of the sales guys.
Right now,
One of them.
the Team Chevrolet owner cannot be reached for comment, but the Ford owner says he's sure it's the Chevrolet guy, and the Ford guy, he'll give his name. His name is Larry Clollinger. And he says it's a feud between Chevrolet and Ford.
Well, that Chevy dealer shouldn't put up a blimp.
It's a feud.
Even up.
How great is that, though, that they got a blimp, the guy gets pissed, he goes out, gets a shotgun, shoots it down, but they can see him, and he's got a thing on his car that says Champion Chevrolet, and it's dealer tags.
Yeah, absolutely. It could be a disgruntled customer, too, though.
They just don't know who that is. Oh, and you had some experience with that, didn't you?
A disgruntled customer?
Hank's Look Around Cafe.
Yes, I did. I had a happy customer and a sad customer all in the same day, and they both appreciated value.
How do you spell beef at O'Mara's?
B-E-I-F.
I think it's I-E.
I-E, that's
I
right.
before E, except after
Just
C.
like the real.
Hey, your calls on the phone scanner coming up next.
It tastes just like real.
This is the Don and Mike Show. Howard Stern, all morning. Don and Mike, all afternoon. 106.7 WJFK.
66 from Slow and Go, leaving Ballston Falls Church, making your way west. We've got lanes open, outer loop delays before Route 1 to the Wilson Bridge. Traffic's brought to you by Giant. Don't forget to mark your calendar for the Giant 3-day sale. Starting tomorrow with 3 days of great savings. The Giant 3-day sale this Thursday, Friday, Saturday only. Here about the Don and Mike Show, WJFK.
Infinity Broadcasting, WJFK-FM, Manassas, Washington, D.C.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. We want to get to Camden Yards for the opening pitch, right? Now, before we hit the road, does anybody need to go to the bathroom? Johnny?
No, Dad.
Timmy?
Nope.
Bobby? Jenny?
I just went.
Sally?
No, Daddy.
Lance?
I'm good to go.
Okay, good. Honey, do we have all the snacks packed and ready to roll?
Yes, we do.
Chips?
Check.
Pretzels?
Got 'em.
Juice boxes?
Got those too.
Wet naps?
Yep.
Cookies?
Uh-huh.
Binoculars?
You betcha.
Alrighty then. Everyone in the car. Okay, seatbelts on. And we're off. And we're here.
O's baseball. It's closer than you think.
The Orioles season is in full swing. Don't miss the O's take on the Tampa Bay Devil Rays tonight. Call the O's at 888-848-BIRD or visit theorioles.com.
I want to welcome and thank you, members of the press, for attending this conference. You are lucky indeed, for you are here to witness the announcement of the greatest kitchen competition of all time. On April 23rd, 24th, and 25th, Food Network will bring you the most colossal cook-off in the history of the world. It's a 3-night duel over gruel, feud over food, a beef over beef, fish, and chicken. Iron Chef America, Battle of the Masters, world premiere weekend. You already know the Honorable Iron Chefs of Japan here on my left. For years, they've been doing battle with any and all comers. Well, this time, they're coming to our kitchen to meet America's Iron Chefs on my right. Bobby Flay, Wolfgang Puck, and Mario Batali. And Food Network's bringing it to the people. Iron Chef America, Battle of the Masters. 3 nights of matchups between 5 gastronomical gladiators at the pinnacle of their profession. They're in the kitchen and on a mission. Watch the Iron Chef America, Battle of the Masters world premiere weekend starting this Friday night at 9, only on Food Network. Now I will take your questions.
Who's America's most reliable wireless network? Verizon Wireless. But don't take our word for it. Just listen to what people are saying.
I love it. It is really the best service out there.
I recommend it to anybody who asks me.
Verizon's just the best service out right now. That's just what I gotta say about it.
It's reliable. That's really the most important thing to me.
It's the best service.
The word is out. When it comes to wireless that works in more places coast to coast, more people are choosing Verizon Wireless. Isn't it time you switch to the wireless service that works more reliably than any other?
It's nationwide. I can call anybody. It's easy.
The service is better. It's great.
It's just reliable. You don't have to question whether it's going to work or not.
I had AT&T and nothing compares to Verizon.
If you're going to switch, you have to switch to Verizon.
Switch today. Just stop by Verizon Wireless or call 1-800-2JOIN-IN. Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you. Subject to customer agreement and calling plan.
People have other services. I tell them just dump it and get Verizon.
Attention bosses, let your employees work from home at least 1 day a week and they'll be happier and more productive. For more info on telework services, go to wilsonbridge.com or call 877-INFO-WWB.
Is your bank your friend? Is it your pal? Do you hang out with your bank? Do you pause during your busy day and ask yourself, I wonder what my bank is doing right now? Do you like your bank? Or do you approach the relationship differently? Maybe platitudes and smiley face buttons just don't cut it anymore. You're in this relationship for the money, and why shouldn't you be? It's yours after all.
At Riggs, we're determined to give you more than what you expect from a bank. We're offering free checking that's absolutely free, and a home equity line of credit that many people are saying is the best deal in town. We've created accounts that reward you for doing more of your business with Riggs. Plus, we're introducing extended hours and staying open on weekends. So if you're ready to expect more from a bank, then maybe you're ready for Riggs. For more information, call 1-800-368-5800. Stop by your local banking center or visit riggsbank.com.
Offer does not include all products and services. Terms and conditions subject to change. Fees may apply for optional services. Riggs Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The ancient Egyptians look up at the moon and see a deity. The Romans see a source of light. One day, a few dreamers look up and see a quest. A man starts running. He pushes himself faster and faster, 26 miles over hills and rocks, from Marathon to Athens. Then, with his last breath, warns his countrymen of attack. In frozen temperatures, a man sleeps all night on stone steps, to be at the head of the line the next morning, to register a red triangle as England's first trademark. Whatever your passion is, reach for greatness. Your Bass, with the red triangle on the label, will be waiting for you. Bass, reach for greatness.
Imported by Bass Importers, Norwalk, Connecticut. Please drink responsibly.
Would you like some drinks, sir?
So, where are you headed?
Oh, I'm going to have my confidence torn down and my ego crushed.
Your what?
I'm going to visit my future in-laws. They think I'm not good enough for their little Bobby. I'm not smart enough. I'm not pretty enough. They hate my parents. Oh, they hate my hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're going to cut us out of the will when we get married.
Great.
They're actually talking of disowning us.
And you are happy because...
Because now that AirTran Airways flies coast to coast, I can get their low fares to destinations I couldn't before. So we can travel and save some money. And considering we're getting cut from their will, we're going to need it.
AirTran Airways now offers low fares from coast to coast, which makes any trip better. And right now, all 45 destinations are on sale.
Book at airtran.com by April 29th and fly by October 6, 2004. Airtran Airways. Go. There's nothing stopping you. 7-day advance purchase required. Blackout dates apply. Future in-laws may still hate your hair.
The road is calling, and HBL's Audi of Tyson's Corner has the answer. A new A4 or TT convertible, perfect for summer. Or the just-arrived 340 horsepower Audi S4 V8. There's never been a better time to get the performance and style of an HBL Audi. Our new showroom is nearly complete, and our inventory is growing by the day. Choose the Audi you want, and let HBL's exclusive Flex Financing get you more Audi than you ever expected. Flex Financing lets you determine the payment and term, and never locks you into a long-term commitment. Answer the call at HBL's Audi of Tyson's Corner, the Mid-Atlantic's largest Audi retailer. Shop online at hbloftysons.com. HBL, where we have Tyson's cornered.
Choose a 340 horsepower S4 or your choice of A4s, TTs, A6s, or the all-new A8. At HBL's Audi of Tyson's Corner, where the selection and Audi value has never been better. HBL, they have Tyson's cornered.
Howard Stern, all morning. Don and Mike, all afternoon. 106.7 WJFK.
Hi, welcome to Singular. How can I... what the...
Network violation. Customer out of bounds.
Sir?
Sorry about that. This wireless rep follows me everywhere. Anytime I so much as step out of the network,
Unintentional roaming. Number 509-240-2095.
Are you blind? I just shifted my weight.
Penalty, $14.27.
What?
Plus tax.
Oh, see what I mean?
Well, with Singular Nation, there's never any penalty for being off our network. All minutes are truly nationwide, and Nationwide has no asterisk.
So I don't need this wireless rep anymore?
Nope.
See you later, pal.
I swallowed my whistle.
Sir, are you okay?
Oh, he's fine.
Can I borrow your phone?
Now at Singular, get a Samsung Color Flip phone free after rebate. Call 1-866-SINGULAR, visit Singular.com, or stop by your Singular store today. Singular fits you best.
Some restrictions and other monthly charges apply. Price before $50 mailing rebate and $50 trading credit is $99.99. 2-year service agreement required. Coverage is not available in all areas. See Coverage Method stores for details.
Dear Diary, as Mr. Wendy, I needed a way to tell the world about Wendy's 3 new Chicken Temptation sandwiches, and I think I found it.
What are you doing?
Setting up a little sampling booth so people can try these new chicken sandwiches.
You can't do that. This is Matt's House of Chicken.
Yeah, but this is Wendy's new Ultimate Chicken Grill. Try it.
I can't. I'm Matt's manager.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll get fired.
Got a new sweet and savory sauce.
It looks good.
Come on, Matt's not looking. Wow. That's good. And you have to try the new spicy chicken, fiery blend of peppers and spices, now even crispier.
This is fantastic.
And a new homestyle chicken fillet with its creamy, tangy sauce.
Sir, the crew's kind of wondering what you're doing out here. So, like I said, I'm calling Wendy's.
Oh, that won't work. I'm unofficial.
I'm calling the police. That'll work.
The new Chicken Temptation sandwiches at Wendy's. It's better here.
Hey, look, sir. You left all these sandwiches. Yeah, I'll take care of those. Get back inside.
The Don and Mike Show. WJFK.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Let's go to Chuck in Gainesville, Virginia. Chuck, what say you?
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Good.
For you. I just have a whole issue with this Jessica situation where people need to get to the point, get to the facts, and start questioning the right people, which is her. And I think you make a very good and valid point. And what's going on in Bush's mind, I don't think any of us are going to completely know. The two people who really know what's going on with Bush would be Don and Mike. A lot of Bush.
Don and Mike, all right? I'm delirious here. Our affiliate in Washington, D.C., WJFK. How can I forget that? Don and Mike are the afternoon guys.
The Don and Mike Show.
What say you, Donald? Michael, what say you?
Hello.
Have a happy abortion for Christmas.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe me.
It's more of a Bill O'Reilly.
I'm sorry I raped that lady.
I know you are.
God, I'm senile here.
Okay.
Now, even moister. The Don and Mike Show.
Yeah. Here's the favorite. This is a good combination.
Hello.
Have a happy abortion for Christmas.
Oh, my God. That was Bill O'Reilly.
Yes.
Fake news man, Bill O'Reilly.
Wow.
All right.
Terrible man.
Phone scan. 877-365-3636. Oh, there's more?
I busted my butt.
You sorry, though?
I'm sorry I raped that lady.
We got like 50 of those, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we should start rolling tape on him again.
Yes.
We should
Then
start
you know what? Absolutely, I would love to revisit Bill O'Reilly.
We should start that again. Your calls at 877-365-3636 from anywhere in America, Canada, 800-636-1067 on WJFK FM 202-432-1067. Here we go. Random rotating phone scan. These are unscreened live telephone calls, and you're on the air. Hello.
Good day. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you?
We're doing great, thanks.
Hey, Mike, got a quick offer for you. Are you the type of Red Sox fan who collects memorabilia?
Not really. No, I mean, I have some, but I'm not, I'm not that crazy about it. I don't go nuts like some people.
He's already got Frozen Ted.
I got a piece of Frozen Ted. All right, now, thanks. I really appreciate you letting the cat in the bag, Don. I have Ted's thumb. Nice.
Well, so that this isn't a totally pointless call, I just wondered, what are Buzz's sports, enthusiasms? I've never heard him talk about sports.
Indoor sports, sir.
Indoor.
Indoor sports.
You get it? Okay.
There you go.
Good
He
times.
gets it. See you later.
Good times. Okay, bye-bye.
That's right. Yeah, and the last one is rock and roll. Do you think he saved that call from being totally pointless there at the end? I think so.
Good times, good times, good times, good times.
Sex and drugs and rock and roll is all my mind and body needs.
Hello, Dynamite Joe. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you're on the air with us on the radio.
Hello, Washington, D.C.
Yeah, well, that's where we broadcast from. Yes, I'm assured by Westwood One, incidentally, today, over 50 affiliates.
Over 50 affiliates
All right.
strong.
I'm still waiting for the list, but they say we've counted, and we're sure there's over 50 stations
So
carrying the
rest
show.
assured, sir, you are being heard sporadically around the country.
What can we do for you?
Washington, D.C., you're on the air with Larry King. I wrote a new book on epitaphs because I'm old and will die soon.
Epitaphs? This is prepared comedy.
No, hold on, Mike. No.
Father Mike, what do you want written on your gravestones?
Hold on, who is this?
Larry King. What do you want written on your gravestones?
They took one too many calls.
Washington, D.C. Sir. I paint my bald spot.
I've turned the microphones off now.
What do you want written on your gravestone?
No, he can hear.
Sir.
He can hear this.
Yeah, let him hang.
It's been a long time since we've had.
I hear the crickets.
See, it's been a long time since we've had the serenade. Now he can't hear us.
I'm boring everybody out there, so I will disconnect.
What, Joe? What did I tell you, Buzz?
Joe warned me about this during the break, that these are the kind of calls we're getting today.
Yeah. What's wrong with these calls?
I
love
great.
these calls.
I'm highly entertained. I think he disconnected. Perfect.
He hung up. Joe, what
I
was
get
it?
the hint.
Oh, you didn't hang up.
He's still there.
God.
Oh, no, now he hung
Yeah,
up.
I did.
He just hung up. Now, what is it? Why are you at code yellow? And Joe, what is the code on telephone calls when you alert Buzz? I mean, is it like I'm doing the terror code? Is it yellow, red, blue, green?
I guess we're in a level orange of stupidity. An orange alert.
Coming from Captain Orange. I mean, now don't look at your shirt to see if you're wearing any orange. I was just alluding to the fact. Yes, I'm wearing orange, Joe. Thank you. So I must be stupid. That's what I was trying to say.
Joe, you should know without looking down you're wearing your Ernie shirt today. Ernie. Like Ernie on Sesame Street.
That's right. So Joe, we're at orange. Why are we at orange?
Today's, I already hung up on the greatest Joe Mama joke ever. Website people. Take your time, incidentally, Joe.
This is why I was calling you Captain Orange. When you looked down at your shirt to see if you had any orange on, then you correctly pointed out that I am wearing an orange shirt today. Joe? Now what? You're not going to say anything?
I don't know what you're playing over there.
I'm not playing anything.
No, okay.
I'm not playing anything.
You're not high, are you? Are you high today?
No.
Are you legitimately high today?
Nope, I'm drug-free.
Okay, very good.
And your opinion on the callers is?
They are stupid today. Extra stupid today.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you. Buzz, in the future, why don't you just come in and alert us? If Joe gives you an alert,
I'll let you know.
Why don't you just come in and tell us? Because, quite often, incidentally, I want to say, no offense to Joe, the world's oldest phone screener.
Callers are picking at his brain what little is left of it.
Joe, driving him all the way crazy. You listeners, if you would just stop making him slimy, sloppy egg.
Let me tell you something. Joe used to be a Mensa, and now look what's happened to him after years of taking these phone calls.
That's right. I said, what's the level? He says, orange. I said, well, you're Captain Orange. And he looks at his shirt.
He looks at his
He looks at his shirt
Yeah,
like
he didn't know what color he was
like,
wearing.
dude, I'm not wearing orange. But that was pointless. That was not the point. Hi, Rob.
Plenty good timing, though. Absolutely. Joe's got the comedy timing today.
Don and Mike, incidentally, my money's on the callers. I had no problem with that.
I agree.
With that last guy
You know
calling.
what slowed down the phone scan?
Joe.
Joe.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hi, guys. I've got a website for you.
Are you one of the people Joe was warning us about?
I don't think so myself, and I'd like to tell Joe F you.
All right. Well, now before you tell us what the website is, what is it about?
It's about women having their implants rated.
Gotta pass on that. Hi, Don and Mike show.
Already
Hello.
got it bookmarked.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, Don and Mike show.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi there. You're on the air.
Right on. I just had a question for you guys about a show you did a couple of months back when you had David Cross in.
All right, the guy from is that the Mr.
Yeah,
Show?
David Cross. I gave him
Mr.
job
Show.
fair. Yeah.
Yes, right.
Yeah. Have you guys heard this recent comedy album that he put out last year?
I think, you know what? I feel bad. I think it's in my car. I think he gave us some
He
of
is
his
in
CDs.
some magazine that I was reading reviewing music, and I'm not sure which one that is. It might be it's one of those skin magazines.
He's
like,
on the
like
show.
FHM or Maxim or something like that.
Arrested Development.
And you know what else? He was in some big movie that I saw recently, and when Frida and I saw it, I said, I should have said to this guy, you're going to be in this movie. What works a lot? What is the big movie that he was just in? I know it's. It was critically acclaimed. The Jim Carrey movie.
Okay.
The movie that's like adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
The one about the Eternal Sunshine of the Beautiful Mind.
That's the one.
He's in that movie. I'm sitting there going, no, I shouldn't.
I think you're going to see more of him. He's a funny guy. David Cross is a very funny guy.
He did the funniest thing on his CD is the tracks names have nothing to do with the content.
Oh, really?
And they're all very jive. Like one is called like Living La Vida Loca with an exclamation point.
And I mean, it has nothing to do with it. That's his quirky sense of humor.
Yeah. Cool.
And also, if you go to his website, you can see where he's having his implants taken out.
And that's funny.
Don and Mike show. Hello.
Yes, I'm representing the stupidity.
Hi, how you doing? Step up. What can we do for you?
Well, I would like to point out that the little red-headed boy, he had no idea who Stan Laurel was.
I think you're absolutely right about that.
You always can have a table waiting.
Hold on, too many buttons.
But
yeah, you're right.
You'd want to ask him. You'd want to follow up and say, did you know at the time who Stan? Because the little redheaded boy has that look on his face no matter what is said to him. He has that confused, dazed, no charisma look on his face.
Yes, you would say, what can make me feel this way? Little redhead boy.
Yeah. Nice to see that others are starting to truly hate the redhead boy.
I bet he makes it tonight.
I think,
I bet that Deanna girl is gone.
You think
And, hey, how about that Hawaiian girl with the flower in her hair? That's Rob's theory last
Is her
night.
name Deanna? The 16-year-old?
The porky one?
Is it Deanna?
It's Diana.
It might be Deanna DeGarmo. Yeah, I think she.
Deanna DeGarmo.
Either way, she still is my pick to go tonight.
I think you might be right, but
You're
I
going
think,
with the redhead boy? Come on.
well, I'm backing my kids. My kids want the redhead to go, so I'm rooting for the redhead to go tonight.
Trouble is afoot if that woman doesn't get a flower in her hair quick, because that's the reason she's made it this far. It's true, because you can pick her out.
Sure.
She ain't got no red hair, but she got a flower.
Well, no, the other one has the flower.
No. Always her all along.
No, I reckon you're wrong. And that
No, the other Hawaiian girl wears the flower.
I reckon she never had a flower.
No, because last night Simon said to her, how come you don't have the... Simon said, I'm glad you finally don't have the flower. And she said, it's here in my pocket. It's my lucky flower.
Isn't that one's name? I got to get pictures.
That's like Jasmine or something like that.
Jasmine has the flower.
Something like that. I don't know their names.
Well, that's what I just said. The DeGarmo doesn't have the flower.
No, but the Hawaiian does. But I thought you were referring to the other Hawaiian.
No, I'm totally confused now. It's the Joe factor, Rob.
I know.
I'm blaming him on everything.
Mike, you may have been speaking of Jasmine Trias.
Jasmine is the one with the flower. That's who I was talking about.
Diana DeGarnio.
Yeah, see, it's...
Diana.
Diana.
Isn't it?
D-I-A-N-A.
Right there.
D-I-A-N-A. Diana.
Yeah,
although
but
I have also said...
I think they say it wrong.
I've said Deanna too, like Deanna Troy. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I tell you one name that no one gets wrong, John Stevens.
John Stevens is the redhead boy.
And I know another name everyone gets right, G.H.
George Huff. George.
Hey, you know what? Wild card, I think he might be voted out tonight.
No, not.
I think it'll either be George or the redheaded guy.
Not with that charisma.
There's too many girls on that show. There's
Yeah.
too many girls. They're going to get rid of that 16-year-old, the fat 16-year-old tonight.
You think it's fixed?
No, I don't think it's fixed. I
When
just
you
think,
say it like that, it sounds like you think it's fixed.
Mike, I got that.
They are going to get rid of.
Well,
like the producers. I think you do believe, deep in your heart, you believe it's not controlled by John Q. Public. It's controlled by the producers of the show.
There might be a part of me that believes that.
And me too.
There might be a part of me that thinks that maybe Simon Cowell already knows who's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Radio God.
I'm fine with that.
Sure.
I'm fine for cheating on television shows. I'm fine if on The Price is Right they give the people the prices. I mean, who cares? You want to see people win fabulous prizes.
Of course you do.
And exotic trips, right?
It's entertainment.
Right.
Rob doesn't.
Give them the answers. Wheel of Fortune. Tell them.
Yeah.
It's Statue of Liberty. Tell them. You say the next one's going to be Statue of Liberty. Yeah. And I bet you would still have them. Okay, who wants to buy a... Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah,
Give them the
it's all
answers.
fixed. Yeah,
That's all we want to see.
Life is fixed.
We like winners.
Yes.
But here's the point. We like winners until we're tired of them. It's like on Wheel of Fortune, you could give people the answers, and then you set them up where the guy's got like, I don't know, $200,000. Say, okay, now for this next one word, all your money, we're not going to give you the answer. But it's not a real hard word. It's a 4-letter word. Would you like to risk it? And that guy goes, yes. And then the 4-letter word is something like, it's a type of cheese. That starts with the letter B. You know, you go for something like brie cheese. Something a guy would never get.
Right, exactly.
And then we see him lose. And then we love him.
Yeah, because if you leave them on their own, they'll say, I'll solve the puzzle. Is it Franks and Beans?
Yes, hello, Don and Mike.
I have an impression for Mike. See if I practice for it.
What was that you were doing when we first picked up the phone?
I was kicking my dog.
What were you doing?
Kicking it.
Yeah, that was you making that sound, right?
You weren't really kicking your dog.
Oh, every day.
No, come on now. You gotta be serious now, funny man. Come on.
Oh, he's a beautiful black lab.
All right, kick him again. Let me hear you kick the dog again.
No, that's him doing it.
Code Orange.
Yes, now I agree with Code Orange.
Do it again. No. See? It's a Code Orange day. He was right.
Just a good old boy. It is.
Kick him again.
See?
Kick him again. Kick the dog. Yeah, right. You're really kicking a dog.
Yeah, right.
You know the worst part of this now?
What's that?
I gotta call Captain Orange.
Tell him he was right.
Kills me.
You see?
Yeah.
Joe, I dedicate this one to you.
I'm just sponges. Who said? I'm just sponges. Who said? I'm just sponges.
That's right.
Who said?
There ain't no rhyme for oranges.
I'm just sponges.
There's another one.
I'm just sponges.
There's another one.
I'm just sponges.
There's another one.
Another rhyme for oranges.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. It's Code Orange. You are correct.
Absolutely spot on right, Joe.
You see, I don't just make these up. I have some of the latest technology back here. It's aid me.
Okay. Hey, would you speak in your British accent, please?
No! So, Mike, how you doing today? All right, from 246?
Hey, what's the name of your lobster?
All right, bye, Joe. Bye-bye. A kumquats? A kumquat?
A kumquat?
Yeah, H&R Puffin stuff.
Very nice.
That was Witchy Poo.
Yeah. Hello, Don and Mike show. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you are on the air.
Thanks, guys. I just wanted to call and tell you how much I appreciate your show. You guys make the last 2 hours of my work worth the 6 hours I've spent here beforehand.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I hope you guys have a really wonderful day, and tell Joe that I'm sorry he's run across a lot of dumb people, and that I hope his afternoon gets a whole lot better.
You don't seem to be orange.
Isn't that nice? No, I don't think she's orange at all. No, not at all.
I think you're red.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, well, you know, I got a sixth sense. I can smell through the telephone. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Sometimes it's just too...
Hello. Hello.
Hi, you're on the air. Don and Mike show.
Hey, baby.
Hi there, baby. How are you, darling?
Hi, baby.
Hello. I'm doing pretty good. I hope it's code green, but I wanted to add two things. Do you think Diana DeGarmo is pregnant?
Do I think who's pregnant?
Diana DeGarmo?
No, she's
60. Well, now,
16. I hope she's not pregnant.
Okay, but look at that other one, Fantasia. She's got a baby, and she's, what, 17?
Hey, listen. Boy, are you right, and I'm so glad you brought that up.
Is Fantasia only 17?
She's like 17 and has a 2-year-old.
And
I mean, I'm 35 with a 2-year-old, for God's sake.
Here's why it might be fixed. We're going to check on Fantasia's age. Last night, don't you think it's just a little too pre-set up that, of course, Fantasia had the performance of the night with It's a Miracle, right? And they cut to her family in the green room where they were holding her baby, and then Ryan Seacrest comes out at the end and says, "Hey, Fantasia, look who's here, who we flown at you, it's your son." Right. And the whole time I'm watching this, and I'm saying, you know who the real American Idol is? Find me that baby's father.
Well, I was thinking the same thing. I'm thinking, I'm looking at her, and I'm thinking, first of all, that baby's got a good sense of character because she doesn't like Ryan Seacrest at all.
Yeah, the baby
She's
did
pulling away
not.
from him.
The baby did not like Ryan Seacrest.
But it was absolutely a moment that had to be created by the show to give her a bit of an upper hand.
Yeah.
I think so.
So you say, listen,
Right.
not only
I
is
think
she
she's one of the most talented on the show. How it works.
the best, she's absolutely the best, but look at this. She's a wonderful mother.
I thought it was cruel, though, when Simon said that the baby looked like Stan Laurel.
You got her age, Rob?
No, it's not in here.
No age?
I think she's like 19 because, she just graduated from high school.
That's different if she was 17.
Yeah, I don't know.
19.
Maybe they'll say tonight. But I also thought it was, Diana DeGarmo's wearing all those ponchos. I kept thinking, you don't wear ponchos unless you're pregnant.
We'll have to watch very carefully tonight. I will think about the DeGarmo pregnancy scare.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, and then I'll give you a prize.
I love prizes. But the thing is, what is Alan's last name? Is it Line One?
Line One.
Our general manager, yes.
I've been listening to for years. I thought it was like Alan, phone call on Line One.
No,
Line One, yeah.
Line One.
Sounds like that sometimes.
You sit down.
Too much caffeine for you. Relax.
Sit down and cross your legs. Where are you calling from?
I'm in Potomac, in Colonial Beach, Maryland, on business today.
You are energized.
Yeah, I'm glad to be done, to be honest with you. But I'm usually from D.C. and Vienna.
Listen, you won a $50.
Rob.
You're the last person on the phone scan. You won the $50 Dave and Buster dollars card, good for food, merchandise, or drinks. There you go. Get some drinks, adult beverages at Dave and Buster's. Also included, we'll throw a $20 in Dave and Buster's power cards. Use the words games. If you need a break, come to Dave and Buster's.
He needs a break.
We do like that. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Hold on, please.
Hold on.
Hold on, yes, please hold on. Okay.
It has been a long time since Rob did that.
Okay.
Yeah, too long.
That's it for Code Orange. When we come back, eBay.
Yes?
Okay, eBay.
Yeah, what about it?
Okay, here's the deal. I know you've had bad experiences with eBay.
Yeah.
Here's a guy who's got something on eBay. The current bid, and this is a legit bid, is $101,000.
Wow.
It's a pretty exotic collection of crap. And he wants, how much does he want, Rob? He's like, he wants...
Buy it now. If you want to end the bid, all you got to bid is $750,000.
Okay, so we'll meet this slick entrepreneur.
Ah, very good.
From the world of eBay when we come right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show. Howard Stern all morning. Don and Mike all afternoon. 106.7 WJFK.
Toll Road inbound, trying to make it to the inner loop of the Beltway. Looks like there's going to be a car fire. Outer loop of the Beltway right now. Lanes are open but slow to the toll road. Then again, getting to the Wilson Bridge. Traffic brought to you by the Washington Post Classifieds. Have a car to sell? Do it the quick and easy way in the area's best automotive marketplace. The Washington Post Classified section. Call 877-277-0112 to place your ad. Here at Beltway, Don and Mike Show, WJFK.
Infinity Broadcasting, WJFK-FM, Manassas, Washington, D.C.
It's real, it's raw, and it's uncensored. Every month, America Undercover, HBO's award-winning documentary films, take you on a dramatic journey into the dark corners and shocking reality that is America. This month on HBO. They call it the Sport of Kings.
I love the game. It's an unbelievable feeling, crossing that finish line in front.
The high-stakes, high-risk world of thoroughbred horse racing.
It's a rush, an addiction. There's a lot more to it than what they think.
But beyond the grace and glamour lies a dark, hidden world of the jockey who risks it all for the thrill of the race.
You gotta know how to take the falls and hold the horses. There are a lot of people making an ungodly amount of money, and the guys that are suffering are us.
He's harming your kidneys. They're diuretics. Life is on the line now. I don't think I'm not scared. I am.
An all-new America Undercover, Jockey. Premieres Monday, April 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on HBO.
People don't know what riders go through. It's a kept secret.
Hey, garden, wake up!
Oh, who are you?
The early bird.
Could you hold the chirping down? I mean, really, a garden needs your beauty sleep.
But spring's coming, and you said you were tired of lying in that bed all day.
That's right. With spring coming, I can finally add the color back to my complexion. Let's see. We'll need to make a list of all the things I'll need. Some mulch.
At Lowe's, you'll find everything you need for a colorful garden makeover this spring. Like a 6-inch wave petunia for just $3.78.
Oh, I'll take 2.
Get a 3-gallon non-patented Jackson & Perkins rose for just $14.97. And get Bear 2-in-1 Rose and Flower Care. Feed and protect your roses and flowers in one easy step for just $6.97. Spring's just around the corner, so get your garden growing early by coming in today for great lawn and garden products at everyday low prices guaranteed. See store Lowe's.com or printed advertising for details.
Hey, Bird, where are you going?
Gotta fly! There's a worm calling my name!
Lowe's, improving home improvement.
Earn the bachelor's degree or MBA you need to succeed without interrupting your life at Strayer University. Visit degree.strayer.edu or call 1-888-6-STRAYER.
Hey, Rick, did you get your tax refund yet? Yes, I did! You betcha! Did I ever? Dude, why are you yelling?
I spent my refund on yelling lessons to be more assertive. What'd you spend your tax refund on?
I got DirecTV DVR with TiVo. I'll never miss my favorite TV shows again, and I can record 2 shows at once. Sweet! I fast forward through all the stuff I don't want to see, and unlike cable, DirecTV service gives me 100% digital quality picture and sound. A DirecTV DVR is $100 or less. I get to try it, and if I don't like it, I get my money back. Life is good, my man. Darn! I wish I got DirecTV DVR! Okay, settle down. Sorry!
What are you doing with your tax refund? There's never been a better time to get a DirecTV DVR for $100 or less. Try it, like it, or your money back. Call 1-800-DirecTV or visit a participating retailer for details.
Get a DirecTV DVR system installed. Subscribe to 1 year of any Total Choice programming package and activate DirecTV DVR with TiVo service. Offer on 7/17/04. Hardware programming and DVR service sold separately. New customers only. Other restrictions apply.
Every 7 minutes, a pedestrian or cyclist is injured or killed by a driver on our roads today. Someone doesn't look, and the result is tragic. Imagine the impact if you or someone you care about were involved.
I've been a police officer for more than 30 years. I've seen death on the highway. I've seen pedestrians die. I'll never, ever get over delivering that news to a family. Never.
Every 7 minutes, somebody gets hit. Every single day. It has to stop. So police are strictly enforcing laws for drivers, pedestrians, and cyclists. Everyone needs to slow down. Concentrate on driving, especially around crosswalks and intersections. Share the road. Imagine the impact you can make. A message from Street Smart, a public safety program from D.C., Maryland, and Virginia.
Your sister, your mom, your boss, your boss's boss, old clients, new clients, possible clients, important clients, less important clients, clients you didn't know you had, and that guy you only see at conventions with the thing on his lip that makes you feel vaguely uneasy. For one reason or another, they all have you on speed dial. Be prepared with Nextel's free incoming plan and get all your incoming cellular calls for free. Take every call and never pay a penny to do it. Plus, connect in under a second with a built-in walkie-talkie. Free incoming plans start at just $49.99 a month. Trade up to Nextel. Call 800-NEXTEL-9, go to Nextel.com, or visit a store near you. Nextel. Done. Offers end April 30th, 2004. 1 or 2 year agreement required. $200 early termination, account setup fees, taxes, charges, and other restrictions apply. Phones by Motorola. Legal disclaimer. Done.
And sign up by April 30th and save $150 on the i730 with color screen and speakerphone. Now only $149.99 with 2-year agreement.
You're a parent. You have kids. And kids, being kids, are always asking you for stuff. You want to make them happy, so you bought a computer. Then you got a basic high-speed internet connection. Not so fast. Mission not accomplished yet. With AOL for Broadband, the premium service that works with your basic high-speed internet connection, you get KOL, the first online service designed for kids that's protected by AOL's award-winning parental controls. At KOL, kids can listen to their own radio station, Radio KOL. They can play hundreds of games and watch Princess Natasha cartoons, only on KOL. They can go behind the scenes at concerts, see live performances by the hottest stars, even get help doing their homework. At KOL, kids can have fun and parents can have peace of mind. Now that you've got a basic high-speed connection, use it to make your kids think you're, dare I say it, cool. To get AOL for Broadband, go to AOL.com. AOL for Broadband. Without it, you're going nowhere fast. High-speed service is available in certain areas only. You must be 18 or older to join AOL for Broadband.
Tomorrow, Dr. Anna Fisher, veterinarian, is going to Wachovia to open a custom business banking account and discover that she doesn't have to tie up a lot of money just to avoid fees. Tomorrow, she'll learn that by keeping as little as $5,000 in any combination of Wachovia business checking, savings, or money market accounts, her first 225 transactions each month are fee-free. The day after tomorrow, Dr. Fisher is going to take some of that freed-up money and put it toward building separate waiting rooms for her dog patients and her cat patients. To open your custom business banking account, talk to a Wachovia business specialist. Other account fees may apply. Wachovia Bank N.A., member FDIC.
Hey friends, Michelob Light is giving us a minute to reflect on rising to the occasion. Today's question is from Cliff.
Yeah, I sort of have this problem. I have a lazy eye, and it seems to be hindering me in the dating department.
My friend, your problem is focus.
That's right.
Put it this way. Suppose you didn't have that lazy eye, huh? Then what would happen? is right, Cliff. You could walk up to any woman in the bar, order a couple Michelob Lights, and she would be putty in your hands.
I guess so.
So here's what you do. Don't think about what you don't have. Instead, focus on what you do have. Class, charisma, and the unique ability to look one girl in the eye while checking out several others at the same time.
Wow, I actually feel better.
You always feel better when you rise to the occasion. It's how you make the most of the moment. See, Cliff?
I do now.
Michelob Light. Rise to the occasion.
Michelob Light beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you're anything like me, you'll take 6 shortcuts to save 2 minutes trying to get somewhere. Are you like that?
You bet I am, but I've got a better way to beat everyone into work. Find out where all the roadblocks and accidents are before anyone else does. How? With OnStar.
You probably know that OnStar is the GM service that contacts you if your airbags go off, sends a signal to unlock your doors. I'd use that if you're locked out of your car, but it's a lot more.
It also gives you Virtual Advisor, a link to real-time information that's read to you. Take the fact that OnStar can use GPS to locate your vehicle, add this phone, and you can get information that's based on where you are in your car.
And friends, it's called OnStar Personal Calling. It's like having a cell phone in your phone, in your car, when you hear people out the stereo speakers, connect to anyone by just calling out a name tag or the number. OnStar Personal Calling available in most markets. Yay! OnStar! Yeah!
The Don and Mike Show. WJFK.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Oh, boy. Nobody allowed in the kitchen while Granny's making her medicine.
Oh, I gotta get in there, Uncle Jed. I'm starving.
Oh, you'll hold out. You had an extra big lunch.
Yeah, but that was an hour and a half ago.
I thought you was gonna cut down on your eating.
I did. I'm down to 4 feedings a day now. 4, not counting meals.
Oh.
The Don and Mike Show.
Shut up, bro.
Congratulations, this is Max Baer Jr., Jethro Bodine from the Beverly Hillbillies, and just won the CBS Celebrity Birth Contest.
Very nice.
Pray for death. The Don and Mike Show.
Today we're gonna, we got this eBay guy on the phone. Today we're gonna debut this game, My Mom is a Whore. Stand by for news on that.
Oh, good.
We give away some cash. Tomorrow, I'll warn you right now, Robert Mailman's coming in.
All right.
BA, to discuss merging of the races. Hot interracial love. Next week, every day we're giving away a trip for two to Los Angeles to attend the 2004 Taurus World Sun Awards, courtesy of Spike TV. One of these trips is a grand prize. You'll be able to participate in Spike TV's Wanna Be a Stuntman Search Contest be held in L.A. All of our L.A. trips include 2 nights, 3 days, hotels, and event passes. This is courtesy of Spike TV. Next week, every day, we're giving away a trip for two to Los Angeles to go to California to see Dennis Murphy try to be on Spike TV as the World Stunt Awards hosted by Dennis Hopper.
Okay, Don.
On Spike TV.
Stumping for stump.
Next week we'll give away those trips. Send Dennis out as the station representative, and you get a chance to go to California, maybe be on a TV show. That's next week. Now,
Very exciting.
it's time for a spotlight on eBay. Oh, Rob, where's that fanfare? It's time for a spotlight on eBay. They're not paying. They're not paying for this. I just have to tell you, when a bargain is on eBay,
A value?
yeah, and Buzz, it's a great value. Here's the deal. Let's say you want to buy a collection of 55 wax figures of your favorite country star.
I do.
Maybe you always wanted to have in your house a big life-size wax figure of Johnny Cash.
I do.
How about Alan Jackson?
Yes.
Let me go through this list here. Hold on a second.
Dolly? Is Dolly on the list?
Of course, Ernest Tubb.
Oh, my God. You know who they have on the first page that I've got?
Buck Owens.
They've got Boxcar Willie.
That's right, Mike. They're all there. Chet Atkins and hey, Rob, pick up and just tell them we'll be right with them. Let me just tell you, we're looking at these pictures. These pictures look like someone has taken potatoes. And you know, you ever seen that lady that's on the Letterman show? The lady comes out with potatoes, and they're supposed to look like celebrities. Okay, these wax figures that this guy's selling look like.
Where do they come from?
Well, Mike, here's the story. They came from a museum in Nashville that opened in 1972. And this guy has decided that he has these 55 country music wax figures. Now, I'm telling you, they are not the best-looking wax figures I've ever seen.
Like the thing you'd see in Madame Tussauds or
Yeah.
Roy Clark looks pretty good.
And that's the perfect example. When we were out in Vegas for my brother's wedding, I told my brother, go to the wax museum.
He wanted to, right?
Yeah, because you're going to love that, because we went to the one in New York, and it's good.
Yeah.
But these are kind of nutty. and anyway, he's got 55 of them. And here he is now, our eBay guy of the day.
John Hodge.
John. Hey, John.
Yeah, John's here.
Hi.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, John. Welcome to the show.
Well, how you doing?
Now, John, I see that on eBay, your current bid, at least the last time we went on and looked, was over $100,000. Now, is that a legitimate bid?
That's a legitimate bid at $115,000.
Wow. $115,000?
Yeah.
Now,
wow.
Now, why would someone? When I understand that this is from a museum in Nashville, right?
Yeah, this is from Music Valley Wax Museum across the street from the Grand Ole Opera.
You know, and if you buy the computer, you should go to eBay and look this up, because I'm telling you, some of these might look how lifelike Randy Travis
That's
looks in this photo.
Don, I'm a big fan of Larry Gatlin right here.
You're a big Larry. We happen to have Larry in there.
Yeah, you got it.
But let me tell you what we're doing.
I
We're
know-
going to try to sell them as a whole group. We don't want to break the family up.
Well, what do you do with these if you're like the regular guy? And
Well, if you're a regular guy, we're taking your name, everything, and then if we don't sell them as one group, we're going to split them up. We've had a lot of calls. James Monroe wants to buy his dad. And then we've had some other stars that wanted to buy back their figures.
Now I see that you have Chet Atkins. The dummy is signed by him or some.
Well, you know, the one thing I tell you is I'm looking at all your wax dummies here, and Elvis you ought to sell separately, because I think you probably get more money for Elvis than anything.
Yeah, I tell you the best one. Alan Jackson is almost looked like he's going to walk out.
Wow.
Who's the one that's? Oh, hold on. What about Don Williams, complete with his cigarettes?
All right.
He looks good. He carries them right with him.
I have a question for you. Have any of these melted at all?
Never.
Never.
No, you know, cold weather is worse on them than hot weather.
Really?
Yeah, they'll crack in real cold weather.
All right.
May I ask you, in the wax figure I'm looking at, and I'm not a country music aficionado. I'm a fan, but not an aficionado.
You're a fan of this man, Don.
Who's that? Oh,
Hello, darling.
Conway
here. Let me whisper in your ear.
Oh, Twitty City was the greatest.
Yes, it was.
Oh, yeah, you know, hello, darling.
Yeah,
Hello, darling.
you have a statue of Buck Owens here, and Buck Owens appears to be wearing some kind of a Hawaiian luau hat. I remember Buck Owens wearing like a cowboy hat.
No, he's in the cornfield of Hee-Haw. He's got on corn, got all the corn growing in front of him. That's an actual set off of Hee-Haw.
Wow.
Is it really?
And then the overalls is over, you know, got the figures on it of Hee-Haw. And then the hat goes with the cornfield. And that's Buck and them right in the middle of the field, just like he was on the show.
Hey, who's, I'm seeing a lot of famous people like Mel Tillis, but who's Pee Wee King?
Pee Wee King wrote the Tennessee Waltz.
Oh.
And he was with the Golden West Cowboys on the Grand Ole Opera for about 35 years.
I like that. The Grand Ole Opera.
Well, these now where are all of these country music statues, these wax figurines? Where are they being stored right now?
They're in a museum. It's still operating.
Oh, so you're basically closing the museum.
We're closing the museum, going to use the building for another purpose.
So how will you ship these? Let's say that I'm the schmuck. Excuse me. I'm the wonderful. I'm the lucky guy that gets the winning bid. How will you send them to me? In refrigerated trucks?
Yeah, no, it's simple. The heads come right off of them. And you take the head and put it in a box and wrap it with styrofoam and ship it.
Wow.
Yeah, we got him. Hey, I got to tell you good about Johnny Cash. He was the first one I got in.
Yeah.
We owned a motel with a big picture window.
Yeah.
So I took him in, laid him in bed, pulled a cover up around his neck, left the windows open, and told everybody he'd rented the room for the weekend. He was sleeping and they'd tapped out. Everybody came by, looked in that window to see Cash laying in bed.
Yeah, brother.
Now, John, what about your gift shop? You own a gift shop that's called Willie Nelson's?
We own that. That's a museum next door.
Oh, and tell us about that.
Well, we got all of Willie Nelson's things, and then you remember Audie Murphy, the great hero of World War II?
Yeah, absolutely, sure.
We got his medals,
Wasn't
his
he in 48
uniform, and
hours?
his gun he used in the Old West.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Oh, Audie
That's
Murphy.
Eddie
Murphy. I like Audie Murphy.
Did you know he lived in Nashville and was a songwriter for a while?
Eddie Murphy?
He was flying out of Nashville when he got killed in Virginia.
How did he get killed in
A
Virginia?
plane crash.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
They was flying in bad weather.
Man, you got everybody here. I'm looking at this. You got everybody here.
So now that I'm looking at this and I'm wondering, when you finally get it, and the bid that you want is how much are you looking for the whole collection?
We put a bid on it for all of it, 400 and some thousand. But let me tell you what that includes: the sets. Like Johnny Cash has got a full-scale train in there. You know, the engine looking at the front of it?
Yeah.
Each set is tied to something with that star. Like Kenny Rogers is playing at a blackjack table.
He's
a gambler.
Is Buck Owens anatomically correct?
We got Buck Owens and them in the Hee-Haw set because of the Hee-Haw show.
What if I was a weird Hee-Haw fan obsessed with, all right, I'll say it, Minnie Pearl.
Yes.
And if I wanted to imagine life with Minnie, what it would be like to be with Minnie.
Yes, I think I know where you're getting at.
Would that be okay with you if I bought the set, but you knew that I would
we'd sell the whole set.
That I would.
What's the whole
but what
set?
if you knew that I would be taking the Minnie out of the collection?
You mean in making Minnie your wife, basically?
Yes.
You could do what you want to.
If you buy the whole set.
Let me tell you the way they're put together. Each one of these figures has a steel rod that goes down one leg.
Oh,
It is bolted to the floor, so we had to drill through the shoes that they have on to fasten it to the floor to keep them standing. So there's a trick to all of it.
Sure. Oh, man.
Can you get me?
Let me tell you another thing. All of these stars are to the actual size. And the clothing, most of it at one time was all original. And we got the same size head, the same size body. That the star, like Jimmy Dickens, is only 5'2".
Tell you what, Minnie can have my steel rod.
Well, you know, we've had a lot of people talk about wanting to buy a Minnie.
Ah, yeah,
Now,
popular lady.
What
But we
about
really
Hee-Haw?
love to sell them all in one group and the sets in one group.
Could you get me a Ganilla Hutton figure? Remember Ganilla Hutton from Hee-Haw?
Oh, yeah. She was the blonde, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Ganilla Hutton. Do you have Ganilla Hutton?
No, I don't know. I don't remember that one.
Oh, do you have Lulu? Do you have Lulu from Hee-Haw?
Bob Loomis?
No, Lulu, like the big girl with the overalls.
Yeah.
You have Lulu?
No, she's not in there.
How about Junior Samples?
No, we didn't put Junior.
No, well, I'm sorry, I won't be able to bid on your collection. Buzz?
Yes.
But we got a Loretta Lynn and a whole group of the rest of. Let me tell you about Ernest Tubb. When I made his, I said, Ernest, you want to come in and look at it? He said, Lord, no, it makes me think I'm dead. I don't want to see that.
Yeah. A lot of them do look dead, that's for sure.
Well, let me tell you what a wax figure is. When a man dies, they use a certain light to put on him because he almost turns to wax.
Really?
You have to put a certain light on the coffin to make him, look natural.
Well, now you're creeping me out.
And then a wax figure is just like a dead person when you look at it.
Yeah, you're right. I bet you're starting to. Hey, that price is starting to go up as you're talking about that.
Now, did you make a lot of these yourself?
No, I had them made. About 90% of them came from California.
And Buzz,
A lady named Rio Rita.
Buzz is on the eBay website now, and Buzz was this an easy item to find?
Oh, yeah, very much. I just entered country and wax. And,
Price
it took me
gone up?
to it.
Has the price gone up since we've been talking on the radio?
Let me go back. I've been so busy looking at the pictures. No, let me refresh it. I've still got 101,000. Let me see what it says now.
What, do you think you're going to get your number? What, do you want 400 grand for these?
They tell me that the bids don't come in